new era for American cricket began in 2021.
There he goes into a dive! What a catch!
The rise of cricket was celebrated across the country. Now, with big wickets and even bigger hits, the stars of minor league cricket are back and better than ever.
Primus goes huge!
Don't miss the nation's largest league competing for the biggest prize in American cricket. The Toyota Minor League Cricket Championship returns June 25th.
You're watching the Toyota Minor League Cricket Championship, presented by Sunoco.
Hello.
Hello, so a very good afternoon to everyone who's joining in live here from the Mustangs Cricket Stadium based out here in Pearland, Texas. We have an exciting game going on today between the Dallas Mustangs and the Chicago Tigers. The weather conditions look good. We had the toss some time ago and the Dallas Mustangs have won the toss and they'll be batting in first here. And I have with me my fellow commentator Tarun here in the commentary box. So Tarun, what do you think of the toss on Dallas?
It was a good toss, 2 minutes. Nice conditions out here for batting first, and let's see what happens.
Absolutely, Tarun. So Dallas Mustangs, they are currently top of the table, and Chicago Tigers are right behind them at number 2. They have about 3 to 4 points difference between them, but this will be an exciting game here going into the final stages of the group stage here. The Dallas Mustangs have their 2 opening batsmen out there, Sushant Modani and Farhan Sahibzada. Sushant Modani seems like will be on strike here, with the Chicago Tigers having the ball. So Tarun, what are your thoughts on today? What do you think, how the game is going to go over?
It's going to be a really, really good game today. You know, they both are number 1 and number 2 teams. Good batting and bowling teams. Let's see what happens.
Chicago will be looking to get the win here today, you know, getting that gap closer to the Dallas Mustangs, making sure the last few games, you know, will be closer enough so they can finish in the top spot. So let's see how this game fares here. The weather looks perfect. There's no sun, it's a bit cloudy, but it's good for the players out there, you know, no heat, because we have been in the heat the past week. So let's see how this game fares here. So Calvin Savage will be the bowler for the Chicago Tigers, bowling right arm over the wicket to Sushan. I believe, no, it's Farhan Sahibzada, I beg your pardon, will be on strike. Here comes Calvin Savage, the first ball of the match here, bowling to Farhan. Down the offside, umpire hesitates, and that'll be a dot ball. Decent start here from Calvin. He's trying to find his length here. First up, Tarun.
Yeah, it was a close call for a wide, but umpire makes the right decision. It was right over the line. It was just Savage trying to find his line, and
Here comes Savage again. Farhan on strike. Well left there on another dot ball here. Good angle of bowling here from Calvin Savage.
from the last two balls we can see Calvin Savage. He's bowling back of length, outside also, maybe trying to make the batsman play backward punch or a cut.
There's a deep square leg in place here for Calvin Savage. Here comes the third ball of the over. Left and wide, another dot ball here. Good start here for the Chicago Tigers. 3 dot balls up.
Yeah, the plan is clear from Calvin Savage. He's bowling away from the batsman, not giving the batsman any, first the feel of the ball, trying to bowl as many dodge balls as possible.
Absolutely correct. So the 2 fielders outside the circle is a third and deep square leg, I believe. So that's why he's trying to keep his angles tight here. Here comes Savage again. Bell ball there, almost close to the stumps here. There's a close call here, another dot ball here. Pretty good over here from the Chicago Tigers.
3 outside off balls and 1 straight on his body, and he gets the inside edge to find like fielder. That was a good ball from Calvin Savage.
Absolutely, he's making sure he's not giving enough room here for the batsman, making sure keeping the pressure on this over especially. He has two more balls to go on this first brilliantly bowled over so far. Here comes Savage again. Farhan on strike. Well bowled again, and they'll take a quick single here. The Dallas Mustangs are off the mark.
It was a straight one again. It was a quick single by the batsman. Good running between the wickets. They have a good understanding. I mean, they have been opening the whole season now. It's the 11th game for them.
Absolutely, I believe in the power play, the opening partnership means a lot for each of the teams here. If they can get a good start, get at least 50-60 on board in the first 6 overs and build on that in the next coming overs.
Yeah, the power play sets the tone for both the teams, and it's really crucial, especially the first power play of the game.
Here comes Savage for his last ball of the over. He has been pretty good here, just giving out 1 run. So he'll be looking to end off on high here. Change of field here again. He seems to bring out like a second, third slip in position now, Calvin. Trying to bowl that out swinging as we saw in the first 2 deliveries. He'll be in the closer to that first slip region here. Here comes Calvin Savage, last ball of the first over. Well bowled and well played, but it finds straight to the fielder. A pretty good start here from the Chicago Tigers. Dallas Mustangs are 1 for no loss after the first over. We'll be back in a few seconds.
1, 2, 3.
Hello everyone. So from the PLN end, we'll have Randeep Aleti bowling here. Right arm over the wicket. Farhan will be on strike again, facing the second over here. Here comes Rana bowling to Farhan. Good shape of the ball here, then Rana again. A really good start from the Chicago Tigers here, Tarun.
That was a good ball swinging in for Rana. It was a good ball he bowled, not letting the batsman hit anything, swinging the ball early, and that's the key for Chicago.
Absolutely. It seems like Farhan is taking his time too, making sure he doesn't play any loose shots here, especially in the power play. Here comes Rana again, right arm over the wicket. Well bowled down the leg side with the umpire signals wide.
Farhan missed out on that ball. If he got a little tickle, it was going for 4, but it's still called the wide, and the bowler will bowl another ball now.
The pitch really seems good here for a good game of match here today. Here comes Rana again. Very well bowled here, but he couldn't stop there. They'll sneak a quick single here. One more run added to the Dallas Mustangs score. Tarun.
Yeah, the ball's it was a good chip swinging in again, and it's a quick single for Farhan side. Well, and Shishant is on strike now, facing the second ball of his innings.
Absolutely, Tarun. Sushant hasn't played that many balls so far here. He'll be looking to get the Dallas Mustangs score going here. He'll be facing Rana for the first time in the game. Very well bowled there from Rana. They'll sneak another single here. Good running between the wickets for the Dallas Mustangs. Again, the Chicago Tiger bowlers are keeping it pretty tight here, making sure the Dallas Mustangs don't score any easy runs, easy boundaries in the power play. Here comes Rana again, this time Farhan on strike. Down the outside, a nice cover drive there from Farhan. And that will find the boundary. That's the first boundary of the innings here for the Dallas Mustangs. And they're off the mark. A good boundary here. Beautiful cover drive here from Farhan. Brings the Dallas Mustangs score into 7 runs.
It was bowled wide outside off Farhan, goes across and plays a beautiful cover drive through extra cover. It's gone all the way for 4. Good shot.
That will settle the nerves here for Farhan. Rana continuing here, right arm over the wicket now. Very well bowled, and they'll take a single here. It will bring Sushant back on strike.
Good ball and well played for a single by Farhan. Shishant is on strike now. The 2 fielders outside Farhan are a long on and deep square leg. So what do you think he's about to bowl?
As we've seen so far in this over, Rana has been bowling that in-swing pretty tight, making sure. So I believe he'll be going for that. Here comes Rana again. The last ball of the second over. That's way down the outside for a wide. As the umpire signals, another extra. He'll have to reload that again.
Rana tries a slower ball here. Does not work. Goes wide on the offside, and he has to bowl another one. Shishant on strike again.
The pitch looks absolutely beautifully under today. Great amount of work done here from the curators here in the Mustangs Stadium. Here comes Rana, last ball of the second over. Well bowled, they're trying to sink a single, but a good throw there. So after the end of 2 overs, the Dallas Mustangs are 10 without loss. We'll be back in a few seconds.
My son, he's so soft-spoken.
Oh yeah!
Everyone says he's so good-looking, and he never forgets to call.
Hi, Mom.
Born for your true self. The 2022 Tundra. Toyota. Let's go places.
So it'll be Calvin continuing from the Macy bench end here. He bowled a beautiful first over, just conceding 1 runs. Here he comes over the wicket, bowling to Farhan. Down the leg side of wide, a good stop there from the keeper. Saved a certain boundary there, and they'll sneak a single. So that's 1 runs plus the wide runs, Tarun here.
Big wide from Calvin Savage. There was no way that the keeper could have stopped that single, but it was a good stop in the end, not letting the ball go to the boundary for 4. Some good keeping.
As I was mentioning about the pitch, Tarun, so what do you think about the pitch here?
It's a beautiful pitch, you know. The curators have done a really nice job as Savage coming in for his first ball.
Down the leg side again, and it goes over the fielder. So 4 runs here again. The boundaries are coming thick and fast here for the Dallas Mustangs now, Tarun.
A little too straight from Calvin Savage, and Sushant takes full advantage of it, hits it over the backward square leg fielder for 4. It was a good shot by Sushant.
Now that will be Sushant's first boundary now. That settled his nerves as well. So 1 boundary each for both players out there, both the openers out there for the Dallas Mustangs. Calvin is being very uppish, bowling on the leg side this over. Here he comes again. That was very well bowled now, on down the offside, a dot ball here. That will be the line he'll be looking to bowl here, right, Tarun?
That's the line Calvin Savage is looking for. He bowled really beautiful over last over, bowling that line every single ball except a couple, and almost got a chance. There was a good ball, and he will be looking to bowl this ball. So Calvin continuing here for his 3rd ball of this 2nd over. Onto the stumps, they'll take a single there. Brings Farhan back on strike. Quick single by the batsman. The gap was fine nicely by Sushant between the mid-on and the short mid-wicket fielder, and taking 1 run.
Dallas Mustangs are into the 3rd over, score was 17 runs. Good thing is that they haven't lost a wicket, so they're going pretty good here so far. Here comes Savage, bowling to Farhan. Farhan tries to hit on the outside, but he couldn't connect. There was an outside edge, but it goes on the leg side. They'll take a single here.
Good ball by Savage. Inside edge by Farhan Sahibzada. Goes to the fine leg fielder. Does a good job stopping it, but still gives away a run. But it saves 3 runs for his team.
Absolutely. Fielding will be crucial, as we have seen in the previous matches here, how fielding has been important for all the teams. As we say, catches win matches. And, if you score certain boundaries, you'll be scoring a lot of runs. Here comes Savage, bowling his 5th ball of the over. Very well bowled there. A good shape and good angle there from Savage. And well played there from Sushant as well.
Beautiful ball by Calvin Savage. Sushant looks a little bit, surprised from that ball. It was a really good ball on the middle stump, and he plays it well, but a little bit surprised that the ball didn't bounce as much.
Savage, he just conceded 9 runs, is into his 2nd over, last ball of his 2nd over coming up. Here comes Savage. Sushant on strike. Down the leg side, and that's flicked over. The fielder's able to stop it there. Good fielding there down in the deep square leg region. And they'll take a single. So after the end of 3 overs, the Dallas Mustangs, 19 for no loss. We'll be back in a few seconds.
What's up, Doug? What got into you?
At Sunoco, we know how to fuel peak performance. Fuel your best.
So Rana will be continuing from the PLN end. He considered 9 runs of his first over. Here is he bowling his 2nd overs on the trot. He'll be looking to sneak a wicket here, Tarun.
Yeah, the 4th over of the game from the PLN end. Rana coming in for his first ball.
hint of in swing there. No run. That's a dot ball. Crucial there for the Chicago Tigers.
Yeah, it was a good ball from Rana straight to the gully fielder. The ball is swinging in for him now. It was a good ball.
Here comes Rana again, bowling to Sushant Modani. Sushant comes down the track. Again, trying to sneak a single, but again, good fielding, that good field placement here from the Chicago Tigers. 2 dot balls in a row. Some pressure on the Dallas Mustangs batsman.
Tries to go across and find the gap, but is not successful because the field position have been magnificent by the Chicago Tigers.
Here's Rana again, right arm over. Slower one, the umpire calls out for a no ball there. No ball from Rana, so that'll be a free hit coming up here for Dallas Mustangs.
Farhan Sahibzada will be on the strike for the free hit. He will be looking forward to swing the bat and get as many runs as possible. We'll be looking for a 6 here. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, we see he has a deep mid wicket who's trying to come to the square leg region, but no, I think the deep mid wicket comes around. There's a long on in place, long on and long off, I believe. So there are 2 fielders. So they're trying to make sure Farhan goes straight. Here comes Rana. Run around the wicket. Farhan's hit the ball. That goes straight over the long on region, and that is the first 6 of the match here. The Dallas Mustangs have started hitting it, especially the free hit gives them the license to hit. 6 runs here from Farhan, and that's a welcome boundary here for the Dallas Mustangs, Tarun.
Beautiful shot by Farhan. Goes up and across and hits it over mid-wicket for a big 6. It was a full-length ball by Rana, and Farhan takes full advantage of it.
Absolutely. Full advantage taken of the free hit there from Farhan. This will bring out some pressure off his shoulders. Here comes Rana again. Now the offside, it finds the fielder. Trying to sneak a single again there, but no, they'll get a dot ball here. Good comeback here from the Chicago Tigers.
Good comeback by Rana. It went straight to the fielder. Some good fielding. The batters try to take a single there, try to take a quick single, but the fielder gives them no.
Here's Rana again. Farhan on strike. 5th ball of the over. Hits it straight down to mid-on. Oh, so there's a long on there. The mid-on went back. So they'll take a couple of runs here. Good running between the wickets here from the Dallas Mustangs.
Beautiful running between the wickets from Dallas Mustangs. Good.
Absolutely, it's good running, especially in the power play. When you have all the fielders inside the circle, you need to make sure you don't give out such easy runs, easy couple runs or single runs. So here is Rana. This is his last ball of the over. They'll take a single here. Good throw there. So the Dallas Mustangs, after the end of 4 overs, are 30 for no loss. We'll be back after a few seconds. Dallas Mustangs are, after the end of 4 overs, 30 runs for no loss, going about 7.5 runs per over so far. We have a change of bowling here for the Chicago Tigers. It'll be Sammy Sohail now bowling from the Macy Ranch end. Farhan on strike, who's currently batting on 17 runs of 14 balls, has hit a boundary and a 6, a big 6 of the free hit ball. And Sushant Modani, he has got 8 runs of his 11 deliveries faced. So here comes Sammy Sohail, bowling to Farhan, right up over the wicket. That's smacked onto the covers here. That should race away to the boundary. Farhan gets another boundary to his name. The Dallas Mustangs are up and running here, Tarun. Another boundary here for them.
Beautiful shot by Farhan Sahibzada. Hits it through covers for a 4. And a welcome boundary for Sammy here.
So Farhan moves on to 21 runs. He's scoring at a strike rate of 140. It's pretty good for a T20 game here. He's making sure they get the majority of the good runs here in the power play, Dallas Mustangs. So here, he's on strike here. He's trying to unsettle the bowler here, Sammy Sohail. Scoring a boundary of his first ball. Here comes Sammy for his second delivery. Onto the stumps. They'll come back for a single here. And it'll bring Sushant Modani on strike.
Again, good coordination between the batsmen. Taking a quick single. They trust each other so much that they can close their eyes and run.
Here is Sammy again. He'll be bowling to Sushant here. Down the leg side, there'll be a wide misjudgment there from the keeper, and they'll sneak a single here, and extra runs here for the Dallas Mustangs. This is some sloppy keeping here from the Chicago Tigers, Tarun.
Yeah, the keeper fumbled and they took a run. It's almost like a run, extra run of the wide.
Yeah, this is something the Chicago Tigers won't want at this moment, especially. So here comes Sammy again. This time Farhan on strike. That's a very well bowled here from Sammy. Not enough room given here to the batsman. Dot ball here, crucial dot ball here for the Chicago Tigers.
Sammy trying to angle the ball into the batsman so that they try to go over square leg, and that's why it's a deep square leg in place right now.
Yes, Sammy again bowling to Farhan. Good shape coming here for Sammy, and another dot ball. That's a good comeback in this over here from Sammy. After going for a boundary of his very first ball, he's making sure he keeps the pressure tight here for the Chicago Tigers and the Dallas Mustangs batting.
Farhan tried to go up and across, but hits the ball straight to the fielder. It was a confident shot, but no result off it.
Here comes Sammy for his fifth ball of the over. On the offside, and finds straight the fielder. That's a pretty good, superb catch there here from the fielder here of the Chicago Tigers. The first wicket goes down for the Dallas Mustangs, and it's Farhan Sahibzada who goes for a well-made 22 runs, scoring off his 18 boundaries, and Sammy Sohail has broken the first wicket here. We'll be back in a few seconds here. The Dallas Mustangs are 37 for 1. So that's a crucial breakthrough here. The Dallas Mustangs losing their first wicket. Chicago Tigers getting a wicket in the power play. What do you think, Tarun? How's they're going to plan ahead here?
That was a big wicket of Farhan Sahibzada. Sammy saw him coming across, so he bowls a little bit wide, and Farhan hits it straight to short mid wicket. It was a good wicket for Chicago Tigers. That's what they wanted. Farhan was looking in a good and a fine touch here.
Absolutely, Tarun. Farhan was the batsman who was going after the bowlers, and the Chicago Tigers will be happy they took out the danger man out here in the power play. So we have the new batsman in here for the Dallas Mustangs. It is Sujit Gowda, who will be on strike now, facing Sammy Sohail, which will be the last ball of this fifth over here.
Sujit has been the Mr. Dependable for Chicago. I beg your pardon, for Dallas Mustangs for a long time now. You know, he has been the key batsman for them.
Absolutely, his expertise would be needed here for the Dallas Mustangs. If he plays at least the next 8 to 10 overs, you know, give a good scope, build a good partnership with the batsman on the other hand, Dallas Mustangs can run away with the target here, which they are focusing on. So here comes Sammy Sohail, a good change of bowling here, worked out here for the Chicago Tigers. Here is Sammy, his last ball of the over. Sujit on strike, and he plays it well, and that's the end of the over. After the end of 5 overs, the Dallas Mustangs are 37 for 1. So Dallas Mustangs have played their 5 overs. We have the last over coming up before the power play ends, and will be another change of bowling here for the Chicago Tigers. From the PLN end, will be having Prithvish Patel bowling right up over the wicket. It'll be Sushant on strike. Prithvish bowling to Sushant in the block hole, and they'll come for a single here. Good throw there. Risky single there, Tarun, or is it?
Quick running between the wicket. It was a risky single. If it was directed, it would have been close. And it's a last over. They'll be looking for at least 10-15 runs on this in this over.
Absolutely. As we have seen in the league so far, 50 to 60 runs in the power play is a really good start here for any batting team. So it will bring Sujit on strike, facing Prithvish for the first time. The weather is absolutely beautiful here. A good game of cricket coming up here between these two absolute stunning teams here. Here comes Prithvish. Very well, that's an appeal here that might be missing the leg stump here. Nevertheless, a good appeal there for the Chicago Tigers.
Close. It was a really close LBW chance, and I think the umpire makes the right call. Sujit Gowda almost got out of his second ball, and it's a really good start by Prithvi.
Absolutely, he'll be looking to finish this power play strong here for the Chicago Tigers. Here comes Prithvish. Down the offside, a cover drive. That was a beautiful looking cover drive here from Sujit Gowda. 4 runs here to the Dallas Mustangs. Beautiful shot here, Tarun.
Slower ball, and Sujit catches it early and plays a beautiful square drive for 4. It's a beautiful shot at the end.
Absolutely, they're going for at least a boundary each over, making sure they keep up on that run rate here. So at the end, they have a good enough target to defend. Sujit settling his nerves with that boundary. Here comes Prithvish again. Well bowled there. They'll take a single there. Bring Sushant on strike. Again, good rotating between the strikes here between the two batsmen now.
Good running between the wickets. Hitting a 4, Sujit got and getting off strike right away. That's something a class batsman does.
Here comes Prithvish. This time Sushant on strike. On the outside, it gives himself some room over the point region. There'll be 4 more runs here for the Dallas Mustangs, and they're taking on this bowler here, especially being the last over of the power play. This will be 4 runs here for Sushant now. The Dallas Mustangs moving quickly towards the 50 runs in this power play here. 2 boundaries of Prithvish over here.
Up and over by Sushant. It was a slower ball again by Prithvish, and Sushant picks it early, and it's at over point fielder for 4.
Crucial 2 boundaries here for the Dallas Mustangs here. Making the full use of the power play. Prithvish would be looking to finish his over tight here. Here he comes now, Sushant on strike. They'll sneak a quick single here, and there was a close one if it hit the stumps here. Quick single taken here from the Dallas Mustangs. After the end of 6 overs, the Dallas Mustangs are 48 for 1.
Took that last corner pretty quick.
Sir, I need one hand on the roof, one hand on the pump.
Timeout for Sunoco Go Rewards.
Keep pumping.
With new Sunoco Go rewards, when you fuel, you save, because rewards come first.
So the Dallas Mustangs, after 6 overs, are 48 for 1. Will have another change of bowling here for the Chicago Tigers. Some left-arm orthodox bowling here. Seems like Okari Sims will be bowling here from the Macy Wrench end. And it seems Sushant Modani will be on strike on the other end. Sujit Gowda, who played a beautiful boundary of that last over. So here comes Okari. He'll be bowling to Sushant. Yes, Sims. On the outside, umpire not interested. There'll be a dot ball here. Fair call there, Tarun?
I think it was a good call by the umpire. It was really, really close, but I think it was on the line.
Here comes Sims again. Sushant on strike. On the outside, tried to hit to the covers, but it finds straight to the fielder. 2 dot balls to start off with here for Sims.
You can see how fast he's going through his overs, trying to finish his over as quickly as possible.
That's been smacked onto that point region. That's a hesitation here between the two batsmen, and he made it safe here. Some hesitation there for 2 runs, but they'll just take a single here. Good call there at the end from the batsman. Just a single there for the Dallas Mustangs.
Sims has been a wicket-taking bowler for Chicago Tigers, and Sujit Gowda is on strike to face him.
Good start to the over here for Sims. Here is left arm around, bowling to Sujit Gowda. Finds the fielder. Another dot ball here. Brilliant bowling here from Sims so far, Tarun.
Arm ball by Sims to Sujit Gowda, showing him that he has so many variations.
Here is Sims, 5th ball of his over. On the outside, that was a quick one here. Brilliantly bowled there for Sims again. Just giving out 1 run so far of his 5 balls.
Another arm ball by Sims. Sujit Gowda not.
Here comes Sims, last ball of the over. Very well bowled here. They'll take a single. So that brings up the 50 up for Dallas Mustangs. After the end of 7 overs, they are 50 for the loss of 1 wicket. We'll be back in a few seconds. So Dallas Mustangs have finally reached their 50 runs here after the end of 7 overs. Prithvish Patel will be continuing here from the PLN end. They'll be looking for a good partnership here, Tarun. Sushant and Sujit.
They'll not.
Here comes Prithvish. Sujit comes down the track, hits it straight down the ground. The long off player. Actually, the long on player steals it from the long off, but they'll take a single there. Actually, a couple of runs there for the Dallas Mustangs. Good running.
Good running at the end, and they would be looking for a partnership here after the loss of Farhan Saibzada. Not trying to lose any more wickets and make as many runs as possible.
Absolutely. The middle overs partnership is very crucial, especially in a T20 game. So that's what the Dallas Mustangs are bowling. Here comes Prithvish now. Very well bowled. They'll take another single here. Straight to long on. 3 runs for the first 2 balls here for the Dallas Mustangs, making sure they're keeping the scoreboard ticking.
Some good change of pace by Prithvish, bowling a slower one this ball. Some good bowling by Chicago Tigers.
The single brings Sushant on strike. Here comes Prithvish again. Again, gives him some room here. But the fielder is able to stop there. They'll be able to just take a single. 1 more run added to the Dallas Mustangs score.
It was smashed through covers by Sujit. Not Sujit, I beg your pardon. By Sushant. But the sweeper cover fielder does well, stopping the boundary, saving 3 runs for his team.
Sujit currently going runner ball. He scored 9 runs of his 9 balls. Strike rate of 100 runs. So he'll be looking to up his innings here. Here's Sujit on strike, Prithvish bowling. He tries to hit it, upish. The long on fielder is coming underneath it, and it almost slipped out, but he hangs on to it. That's the second wicket here for the Dallas Mustangs. Good bowling here from Prithvish Patel. The Chicago Tigers have another breakthrough. This time Sujit Gowda, he goes out after scoring 9 runs. The Dallas Mustangs lose their second wicket for 54 runs, and we are still in the 8th over of the innings.
The ball went straight up in the air, went miles in the air, and the fielder almost dropped it, but takes a good catch in the end, and Sujit departs.
Absolutely, that seemed like Calvin Savage in the long on region. He hold on to it, so a good breakthrough here for the Chicago Tigers.
And it's the captain, Corey Anderson, coming in at number 4.
Absolutely, Tarun. It brings in the left southpaw, Corey Anderson here in the middle. He'll be looking to build a partnership here now. Sushant has been up there since the start of this innings, so he'll be looking to build something up here with Sushant. Corey and Sushant, a good reliable. So the batsman crossed off that wicket of that previous ball. So Sushant will take the strike. Prithvish Patel will be happy of taking that wicket here of that previous ball here. 2 wickets down here. We're into the 8th over. Dallas Mustangs are 54 runs. Sushant Modani currently has scored 16 runs, faced 18 deliveries with 2 boundaries. Sushant Modani will be looking to up his innings here, accelerate his innings. Here comes Prithvish. Right arm over. Sushant hits it on the leg side. He'll take a single, and it will bring the captain, Corey Anderson, on strike for the first time this match. It will be the last ball of the 8th over. Prithvish Patel will be bowling to Corey Anderson next. What are your thoughts, Tarun?
Dallas would be looking for a good run partnership between Corey Anderson and Sushant. And let's see what happens. Corey Anderson will be facing his first ball of the innings.
Absolutely. The Dallas Mustangs will benefit from Corey Anderson's experience all over the globe here. He'll be looking to build on this and accelerate the innings for the Dallas Mustangs here in the remaining 12 overs to go here. So here comes Prithvish for his last ball of the over. Right arm, Corey Anderson takes a quick single and is off the mark. So the Dallas Mustangs, after the end of 8 overs, are 56 for the loss of 2 wickets. We'll be back in a few seconds.
वक्त आ गया है लक्ष्मी बासमती राइस को घर लाने का। लक्ष्मी एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग बासमती राइस। इसका हर दाना हो इतना लंबा, पकते हुए महके और प्लेट में क्या खूब खिले।
हाँ, मेरे घर लाने का।
So we have Sims continuing from the Macy Ranch end. It'll be the captain, Corey Anderson, on strike here. He'll be bowling left arm over, flied up the ball. Corey flicks it on the leg side. He'll take a single here. One more run added to the Dallas Mustangs score here, Tarun.
Corey Anderson will be looking to get those singles in the beginning of his innings, and then after that, when he's watching the ball well, he'll be going for some big sixes.
Again, change of angle for the right-hander here for Sims. Yes, Sushant. Now on the offside, uppish, good fielding there in the middle there from the Chicago Tigers. Saved a certain 2 runs there. Good fielding here. Dot ball, crucial dot ball here for them. So Sims is into his second over. He just considered 3 runs so far. He's been pretty consistent. Here comes Sims to Sushant. Over the top. The long off fielder is running after it, but he finds the boundary. That's 4 runs here for Sushant. A welcome boundary for the Dallas Mustangs here, Tarun.
Beautiful shot by Sushant, just giving himself a little bit of room and hits it over extra cover for 4. The long off fielder was chasing it, but the ball got there first. It was a beautiful shot by Sushant.
Absolutely, Tarun. So he moves on to 21 runs here, Sushant, facing 21 balls. Again, now he has a strike rate of 100 here. Here comes Sims again. Sushant on strike. Tries to sweep the ball, but it was straight to the fielder here. Good field placement here from the Tigers.
Arm ball by Sims, and Sushant picks it early, hits it straight to fine leg fielder, saving certain boundary here.
Again, here comes Sims. Sushant comes down the track. There will be another boundary, 1 bounce into the fence, 4 more runs for Sushant, and he's looking to accelerate his innings here for the Dallas Mustangs. Super boundary here, Tarun.
Arm ball again by Sims. Sushant picks it early and comes down the track and hits it. It's a beautiful 4 over the bowler's head. What a shot that was.
Absolutely, Tarun. It seems like Sushant is in the flow now. He's making sure he doesn't, get away with the dot balls and singles. Here comes Sims. Last ball of the over. Flight at this time, but straight to the fielder. The Dallas Mustangs will be happy with that over. After the end of 9 overs, the Dallas Mustangs are 65 for 2.
1, 2, 3.
So it brings Rana back into the attack here. Corey Anderson will be on strike. 2 gorgeous boundaries here from the previous over. Here comes Rana, right arm over the wicket. Corey Anderson on strike. Down the leg side, the umpire signals for a wide. Another run added. He'll have to reload that Rana.
Corey Anderson, we can see that he missed out on an easy 4 here. If he got a little bit tickle on it, was gone for a boundary. Wide call by the umpire though.
Here comes Rana again. Corey on strike. Comes on the track. They'll take a single there. 1 run added to the Dallas Mustang score. Brings Sushant, who hit 2 gorgeous boundaries of the previous over, on strike. What do you think the approach here is for the Dallas Mustangs now, Tarun?
Sushant is looking at a really, really good touch here. He would be looking to accelerate, and Corey Anderson would be looking to give him the strike because Sushant is middling the ball like there's nothing.
Absolutely, Tarun. Crucial here will be Sushant to, continue his form so far from the previous over. Here comes Rana. Again, Sushant coming down the track. That's been smacked down the ground. 4 more runs here for Sushant. He's on the floor here. Seems like something happened. Exchange of words when Corey Anderson came in the middle after that second wicket. What do you think, Tarun, happened between those two?
Sushant probably just looking to make the run rate go a little bit up, and Corey Anderson saying that I am here, you go for it, and he hits a beautiful shot down the ground for 4.
Absolutely, Tarun. It's some gorgeous hitting here so far from Sushant in the last 2 overs. So here comes Rana again. Sushant will take a single again. Smart batting now here from Sushant, making sure he doesn't play any loose shots here.
Sushant giving himself some room, but Rana was a beautiful ball, but Sushant is good enough to just tap it and take a run. And that brings Corey Anderson on strike.
In no time, Sushant has scored 30 runs now, facing 26 balls. So here comes Rana. bowling to the Dallas Mustangs captain now. Surrounded to Corey. A slower one of the air. Straight onto the dead mid-wicket region. They'll take a single here.
It was a good slower ball by Rana. Right there, and Corey Anderson plays it straight to deep mid-wicket, giving the strike to Sushant again, who is hitting the ball.
Absolutely. He's timing the ball really good here, Sushant. Let's see what he does next here. Here comes Rana, bowling to Sushant. Again, comes down the track, but this time he just flicks it on the leg side. He'll take a single there. Good call there from Corey.
That was a smart shot by Sushant. You know, he comes down the track, but he knows that he didn't reach, so he just uses his wrist and takes a run there.
Absolutely now. It seems like a good partnership is building here between these two in the middle. Dallas Mustangs will be looking to at least reach that 100 runs with this two in the middle so far. So here comes Rana for his last ball of the over. Corey tries to give himself some room, but they'll take a single of that last ball. After the end of 10 overs, the Dallas Mustangs are 95 for 2. We'll be back in a few seconds.
My son, he's so soft-spoken. Everyone says he's so good-looking, and he never forgets to call.
Hi, Mom. Born for your true self. The 2022 Tundra. Toyota. Let's go places.
So the Dallas Mustangs going at about 7.5 runs per over. After the end of 10 overs, they have scored 75 runs, losing 2 wickets. But the crucial thing is a good partnership is building here between Corey Anderson and Sushant Modani. So it'll be Sammy bowling from the Macy Renchan to Corey Anderson. Here he comes, right arm over. Down the leg side, it hit the bat. The finger goes up. That's a big wicket. Corey Anderson has gone. That's a big wicket here for the Chicago Tigers. The Dallas Mustangs lose their 3rd wicket. Corey Anderson trying to be naughty there. The keeper, a good catch here on the leg side. Corey Anderson departs for 5. The Dallas Mustangs are 75 for 3.
Beautiful catch by the keeper. Corey Anderson gets an edge there, and it's a big wicket as the dangerous man, the captain of Dallas Mustang, departs.
So Sammy Sohail, he was a change of bowling that previous over. He took a wicket of his first over, and again he's striking off his second over as well, taking the dangerous Corey Anderson. Now Sammy Sohail, crucial wicket here for the Chicago Tigers. Dallas Mustangs now, they were looking to build a partnership, but the new batsman in now is Hussain Talat, left-handed batsman. Sammy Sohail, what do you think his approach will be now, Tarun?
Hussain Talat would be looking to get some singles, you know, giving the strike to Sushant Madani, who's looking in a really fine touch here.
Absolutely, Tarun. Sammy Sohail has been impressive so far. Here he comes, Sammy, bowling to Hussain. Down the leg side again. The fielder was up in the circle. There'll be 4 runs. 4 runs of the first ball here for Hussain Talat, and he's off the mark straight away, Tarun.
That was the shot Corey Anderson was looking for, but Hussain Talat plays a beautiful flick, executes it well, and it's gone all the way for 4.
Absolutely, Tarun. The fine leg was up in the circle, a short fine leg that gave Hussain some timing there. So good 4 runs here to start off his innings here, Hussain. Here comes Sammy again. Right arm over. This time down the offside for the left-hander, and there'll be a single here. Again, it seems like Hussain has been in the middle from a long time after just playing 2 balls. It seems like
These 2 shots will give him confidence. Hitting a 4 first ball and then a second ball middling it too long off for a single, and it looks like that he's a confident batsman right now.
Sushant Modani, on the other hand, will be looking to build on his innings. Here comes Sammy. Very well bowled here in the block hole. The long on fielder will take the ball, and there will be just a single here for the Dallas Mustangs.
They were charging for a 2, but the fielder does well in the deep and only giving them 1 run. Some good fielding at the end.
So something to notice, Tarun, here. Sammy Sohail has just given up 13 runs and taken 2 wickets. So he's into his second over here. Here he comes, bowling to Hussain. Very well played here on the leg side here. Between the 2 fielders, but they'll be able to cut it out. And they'll take a quick 2 here. Good running between the wickets for the Dallas Mustangs.
Yeah, the batters are running hard, making 1s into 2s here. Some good running, putting some pressure on the field.
Absolutely. Hussain seems like he's been batting since the start of the innings, the way he has been batting so far. It's good to see his intent already. Here he comes Sammy. Last ball of his over. Again, that same shot, similar shot. This time they'll only take a single. So after the end of 11 overs, the Dallas Mustangs are 84 for the loss of 3 wickets. We'll be back in a few seconds. So the Dallas Mustangs are 84 for 3 after the end of 11 overs. It seems like Rana will be finishing off his spell here. He has bowled 3 overs and is gone for 30 runs without taking a wicket. So he'll be looking to finish strong here, Tarun.
Yeah, we'd be looking for getting Hassan Talat out here. He's looking in a really, really good touch. See how it goes.
So here comes Rana, this time bowling right arm around to Hussain. Angling in there. Hussain again, he's being pretty confident, it can be seen from his batting intent here. He takes another single on the leg side here. Brings Sushant on strike.
Hassan Talat, he has been playing some confident shots. That will make him feel good. That will make him feel confident, and he wants to go big today. He looks hungry for runs.
Absolutely, Tarun. He's already scored 9 runs of his 5 balls. This time it is Sushant on strike. Here's Rana, right arm over now. Sushant comes down the track. Guy tries to be cheeky, but it finds the fielder there. And that's another wicket down for the Dallas Mustangs. Big breakthrough here for the Chicago Tigers. They lose their 4th wicket, and this is the crucial one of Sushant Modani, Tarun. What do you think?
That was a really, really good ball. That was good thinking by Chicago Tigers. Sushant coming down the track, trying to hit over the extra cover boundary, but fails. It's a straight to the fielder. Good catch.
Absolutely, Tarun. Sushant goes for a well-made 32 runs of 28 balls. Beautiful 5 boundaries of those. But Dallas Mustangs now, they have lost their 4th wicket here. They still have 8 overs to go. They'll be looking to build something here and not lose any more wickets in the coming overs.
Sahib Malhotra is the new man in. We have seen him hit some big sixes, and we have seen both of these batsmen, Hussain Talat and Sahib Malhotra, to make some good partnerships, some winning partnerships for Dallas Mustangs, and let's see how they go.
So as we are saying, the commentator's curse earlier, like, we are mentioning how Rana is into his last over, but he hasn't taken a wicket so far. And there he goes, taking a wicket of the big man, Sushant Modani of that last ball here. Rana will be happy to make that breakthrough. He has 4 more balls to finish up his spell. Here he comes with the new batsman, Sahib Malhotra on strike. Very well bowled a dot ball here. Good tight bowling here from Rana.
Beautiful bowling by Rana. Sahib Malhotra just defending the ball straight to the bowler, giving himself some time to set.
Absolutely. They wouldn't want to lose any wickets in the next 3-4 overs. Here comes Rana again. Very well bowled, and they'll take a quick single. The fielder hesitated to throw there, but he was not able to pick up the ball there. So that brings Sahib Malhotra off the strike, and he scores a run off his second ball.
That was good running between the wickets. There was a run out chance, but the fielder did not cleanly pick it. It was a good running between the wickets.
Rana now bowling to Hussain Talat. Let's go 9 runs so far. Now on the offside for the left-hander, will be a dot ball. Good finish here for the Rana here. Into his last ball of his 4th over, it's considered 32 runs and picking up a crucial wicket of Sushant Modani of this over. So a good finish here for Rana. He'll be happy with that. As we can see, Hussain Talat is standing outside the crease here. He'll be looking to go after Rana of this last ball. Here comes Rana. A very well bowled. There's an edge. Umpire seems interested. Yes, the finger goes up. Hussain doesn't look happy there. Another wicket here. Big breakthrough here again. Super finish here from Rana, especially in this over. The dangerous Hussain Talat goes after scoring 9 runs, and the Dallas Mustangs lose their 5th wicket. They are 86 for 5. And that'll be the end of the over. After 12 overs, that 86 for 5. We'll be back in a few. So after 12 overs, Mustangs are 86 for 5. Half of the team have gone. It brings the new batsman in. It is Noshtush Kenjige, who will currently be on the off-striker's end. Sahib Malhotra will be on strike facing Sims. Sims, who has bowled 2 overs and just given out 11 runs, will be bowling to Sahib here. Left arm around. Sahib on strike. Very well bowled here. Left there from Sahib.
Good arm ball by Sims. Sahib didn't pick that and just leaves that one alone.
Here comes Sims again. Again, very well bowled here. The 2 new batsmen in now, Noshtush and Shahib, making sure they'll have to set up their batting here, build a partnership again from scratch. Here comes Sims again. Sahib on strike. There'll be a single there. So off the mark, brings the new batsman Noshtush on strike, who I heard is a hard hitter of the ball, Tarun.
Sahib and Noshtush will be looking to get singles and doubles in the first 3 overs, and after that we'll try to go for some shots and reach to at least 150 runs.
Absolutely, Tarun. It'll be crucial there for these 2 batsmen to stay in the middle until the end here for the Dallas Mustangs to have a good score. Here comes Sims now. Down the offside, that was a clear wide, as indicated by the umpire. Sims will have to reload that ball again.
The umpiring has been really good so far in this match.
Absolutely done. Here comes Sims. Quicker one there. And Nostos will finally get off the mark.
Getting off the mark on your first ball gives the batsman confidence, and let's see what Nostos does after that run. Sai Mulutar is on strike now.
Here comes Sims now. Flied it up. Nostos says no, so Saib goes back into the crease, so there'll be a dot ball. Last ball of the 13th over coming up. Again, a good tight over from Sims. Here comes Sims, last ball of the over. A full toss there, but he couldn't capitalize on that. They'll just take a single. So after the end of 13 overs, the Dallas Mustangs are 90 for the loss of 5 wickets. We'll be back in a few seconds.
What's up, Doug? What got into you?
At Sunoco, we know how to fuel peak performance. Fuel your best.
So a change of bowling here. Sammy, after being brilliant on the previous over, taking 2 wickets, now it brings Prithvish in the attack now. Prithvish Patel will be bowling from the PLN end. It will be Sahib Malhotra on strike. Here comes Prithvish, right arm over. It's in on the leg side. Quick single taken there from the Dallas Mustangs point of view.
Yeah, it's the second game between these two teams, Dallas Mustangs and Chicago Tigers, and Dallas would be looking for a win as Chicago won against them last time.
Absolutely, Tarun. They'll be looking to repay that, That is the only game they have lost so far, Dallas Mustang, this season. They'll be looking to bring that back and get that win over at the end of the day today. Here comes Prithvish. Nostos on strike this time. Slide it up. And that's an absolute almost a stunner there in the point region. Beautiful. Great attempt there from the fielder down in the point region from the Chicago Tigers.
That was a really good slower ball. And it went hard at the fielder's hands, but it was a really, really tough catch. It was really good that he attempted that, but it was a very, very hard chance.
Absolutely. A great attempt there. The Chicago Tigers fielding has been absolutely tremendous. Here comes Prithvish. Nostos on strike. Flicks out on the leg side. He'll take a single there. Again, as I was mentioning, Tarun, the fielding of Chicago Tigers so far has been brilliant so far. What do you think of their?
It has been magnificent so far, The fielders are backing their bowlers, and bowlers are getting confident because of that.
Absolutely, Tarun. Here comes Prithvish again to Sahib, who comes down the track. But the call is for 2, and Sahib sends Nostos back. They'll just be happy with a single there.
It was good running between the wickets, but good fielding again at the deep by the deep square leg fielder, only giving 1 run.
Absolutely. They are covering the meters pretty fast, so they don't, sneak convert 1s into 2s here. So good fielding again from the Tigers. Here comes Prithvish. Now on the offside. Again, brilliant fielding down there in the point region. This has been absolutely tremendous here, Chicago Tigers. Their fielding.
We have seen the last 3 balls. They have been fielding so well.
They're making the Dallas Mustangs work hard for their runs here, Chicago Tigers. Here comes Prithvish for his last ball of the over. It'll be just a single, another tight over here for the Chicago Tigers. After the end of 14 overs, the Dallas Mustangs are 94 for 5. We'll be back in a few seconds.
वक्त आ गया है लक्ष्मी बासमती राइस को घर लाने का। लक्ष्मी एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग बासमती राइस। इसका हर दाना हो इतना लंबा, पकते हुए महके और प्लेट पे क्या खूब खिले।
हाँ, मेरे घर लाने का।
Looking at the bowling of Chicago Tigers so far, Calvin Savage has bowled 2 overs, just conceded 10 runs. Rana has bowled his 4 overs, taking 2 wickets, and giving out 32 runs. Now here comes Sims now. He'll be bowling from the Macy Ranch end. He's into his final over, just given out 15 runs, 5 runs per over, so there'll be another single there. One more runs here for the Dallas Mustangs.
We can see Sims, he has been running through his overs, not giving the batsman any time to think what he's about to do.
Absolutely, Tarun. Just giving out 16 runs into his 4th over is pretty impressive here from Sims. Here he is again, his slips, but that'll be crucially a dot ball here for the Chicago Tigers.
Well bowled by Sims. He slipped, but still not giving any runs off that ball. And some good bowling by him.
Having an economy of 5 in a T20 game is pretty good. Here comes Sims again. Smacked on the offside, but again straight to the fielder. Another single there for the Dallas Mustangs. Will be Nostos on strike now. So they're currently rotating strikes between themselves, Nostos and Saib. What do you think, Tarun, the strategy is right now?
Not to lose the wicket and go for it in the last 4 overs.
Absolutely. Here comes Sims again. A full toss, but again not capitalizing on that again. So they'll just be happy with the single now.
Sims is not giving any pace of the ball, making the batsmen do the hard work and making them only giving them 1 runs and not any boundaries.
Here is Sims bowling to Sahib Malhotra. Down the offside, a clear wide there as indicated by the umpire. He'll have to bowl that one against Sims. He has 2 more balls to go to finish his spell and finish the 15th over of this innings. Here comes Sims again down the offside, but they'll be happy with the single there. Again, Dallas Mustangs have scored 99 runs, one short of that 100-run mark. So here comes Sims for his last ball of the over. Nostos on strike. Smashes it. It dissects the 2-fielder there. That should reach the boundary. Yes, it does. And that brings up the 100 here for Dallas Mustangs. Brilliantly played there from Nostos. After the end of 15 overs, the Dallas Mustangs 103 for the loss of 5 wickets. We'll be back in a few seconds. Welcome back, everyone. So the Dallas Mustangs have 5 more overs to go in their innings. They have reached 103 runs, losing 5 wickets. It'll be crucial for Sahib and Nostos to stay till the end, to at least have a dependable and a good score they can defend at the end. So here comes Prithvish. Good ball, another dot ball here. Prithvish again, he has been pretty economical so far for the Chicago Tigers. He's into his final over. He has just given out 21 runs and picking up a crucial wicket. What do you think so far, how it's going so far, Tarun?
It has been really, really good bowling by Chicago. It's going to Chicago's way so far.
Here comes Prithvish again. Sahib on strike. A slower one off the air there. They'll just take a single. Brings Nostos, who hit a beautiful shot of that last ball of the previous over, 4 runs. He'll be looking to build on that and get boundary of the remaining overs. At least the boundary each over, as I say.
The over.
Here comes Sahib on the other hand has scored 7 runs facing 13 deliveries. So they'll be looking to up the ante here for the Dallas Mustangs and accelerate the innings at some point here. Here comes Prithvish. That's a good pull shot here. That should go all the way. It does. 6 runs here for Nostush. A welcome 6 after a long gap here for the Dallas Mustangs. Crucial 6 runs here, Tarun.
That was a big 6 by Nastosh, you know. Prithvish bowling a short ball and Nastosh takes full advantage of it. Goes over a deep square leg for a 6. It was a beautiful shot and maybe the shot of the evening so far.
Absolutely. That was just glorious to see the way he pulled that off. Prithvish a little too short there, but Nostush picking it up at the right time. Good timing there. All over the fence. 6 runs. He moves on to 15 runs, scoring a boundary and a 6, just facing 10 balls. So he'll be looking to be the finisher for the Dallas Mustangs in this innings here. Two more balls to go off this over, Prithvish. He has gone for 28 runs into his 4th over. 2 more balls. Here's Prithvish bowling to Nostush again. This time well bowled. They'll just be happy with a single. Brings Sahib Malhotra back on strike.
It was a nice pitched up ball by Prithvish and Nastosh just flicks it to deep mid-wicket boundary for a single.
Here comes Prithvish. Last ball of the over. Flied it up, but they'll just take a single off that last ball. So after the end of 16 overs, the Dallas Mustangs are 112 for the loss of 5 wickets. We'll be back in a few seconds.
1, 2, 3.
So the Dallas Mustangs are 112 for 5. 4 more overs to go of this first innings. They'll be looking to finish off with a bang here. Calvin Savage, the captain, who started off the overs, bowling 2 overs in the power play, will come back to finish it off of the last 4 overs, definitely bowling 2 overs of those. So here comes Calvin Savage bowling to Sahib Malhotra, right arm over the wicket. Very well played, but it finds straight to point, and there'll be an extra run here. Again, no backing up there for the Chicago Tigers. They sneak a single there, Dallas Mustangs.
Overthrow. It was good fielding by the point fielder. If there was a direct hit, it would have been really, really close, but the backing up was not good this time.
So here comes Savage again. Very well bowled. They'll take a single, looking for a single. The call is for 2. No, but Nostush sends Sahib back here. They'll be happy with the single now.
Good fielding again at the by the deep square leg fielder, only giving them 1 run.
So Calvin Savage, he has been pretty impressive also. He's into his 3rd over, just giving out 12 runs. So he'll be looking to finish off economical here of his remaining 10 balls. Here comes Savage, Sahib on strike. Down the leg side, a good stop there. Hint of a shout there, but that was definitely missing the leg stump. But a good stop there from the wicket keeper. Saved a certain 4 runs there, Tarun.
Yeah, leg bias called. It was a really, really big shot by Calvin Savage, but it was missing the leg stump completely.
The good thing for the Dallas Mustangs is Noshtush, who has hit pretty good boundaries in the last 2 overs on strike. He'll be facing the Chicago Tigers captain Savage. So very Savage bowling to Noshtush. Very well bowled there and a good stop. Good leading from the front here from Calvin Savage. Dot ball there.
It's not hard to stop. It's very hard to stop that. He's running in his follow through and it's going away from him, but he dives and stops the ball. It's some good fielding. Calvin Savage leading from the front here.
Absolutely, Tarun. Just making sure he has that figure, the tall, flamboyant figure. Is making the full use of it here. So he has a long on in place and a mid off. So there's no long off. A mid off comes in. A long on in place with a deep square leg. Here he comes Savage. Noshtush on strike. Down the leg side. Again, that might be missing the leg stud. There'll be some more extras here for the Dallas Mustangs.
Good field placement. They have a deep fine leg after seeing that 4. He is angling into the batsman's pads and just giving them 1 run there.
Chicago Tigers have given out about 12 extras in this innings, 9 wides, a no ball, and about 2 leg byes. 2 more balls to go of this over. Savage has been pretty tight so far. Here he comes bowling to Sahib Malhotra. Right arm over. Down the leg side, going with the batsman there, making sure it doesn't give them enough timing. Another single here. Good bowling here from the captain. After the end of the 17th over, the Dallas Mustangs are 117 for the loss of 5 wickets. We'll be back in a few.
My son, he's so soft-spoken.
Oh yeah!
Everyone says he's so good-looking, and he never forgets to call.
Hi, Mom. Born for your true self. The 2022 Tundra. Toyota. Let's go places.
So 3 more overs to go of this first innings. The Dallas Mustangs have so far scored 117 runs. They'll be looking to finish off with a bang. Sammy Sohail, who has been the pick of the bowlers here for the Chicago Tigers, he will be finishing off his 2 overs most likely. He has given out 16 runs and picking up 2 crucial wickets in 1 over. So here is Sammy Sohail. He'll be bowling to Sahib Malhotra, who will be on strike for the Dallas Mustangs. Sammy will be bowling right arm over. Here comes Sammy. A full toss and that's been smacked. But the long on fielder comes around and picks up the catch. Sammy Sohail, as we have seen throughout this match, has been the breakthrough bowler for Chicago Tigers. And he comes into the attack, picks up another wicket. Even though it was on a full toss, Sahib Malhotra will be disappointed with himself there. 6 wicket goes down for the Dallas Mustangs. Sammy Sohail picks up his 3rd. The Dallas Mustangs are 117 for the loss of 6 wickets.
It was a full toss, a ball to hit, but there was no timing by Sahib Malhotra. The ball goes straight up in the air and a good catch by the long on fielder.
Absolutely, Tarun. So it seemed like the message was clear. The last 3 overs coming up, the Dallas Mustangs just at least go for a boundary of the first ball, unsettle the bowler of his first ball, so brings the pressure back on him, but it didn't work out in their favor this time. Sahib Malhotra has to go back to the pavilion. He scored 11 runs, facing 18 deliveries. It now brings the hard hitter Ali Sheikh in the middle. He will be joining Noshtush for what we see the last 2.5 overs here. And again, Sammy, as we have mentioned, he has been pretty impressive, has been amazing so far this match, picking up 3 big wickets. He's actually taken 3 wickets of the last 7 balls he has bowled. So here he is. He'll be bowling to Noshtush, who will be on strike here, facing him for the first time. Here comes Sammy. Very well bowled again. Call is for a 1 and they'll be happy with a single. it will bring the hard hitter Ali Sheikh on strike here. What do you think his approach will be, Tarun?
Ali Sheikh, he's a young, talented lad. He can go big anytime he wants. It's almost like if he wants to hit a 6, he hits a 6. If he wants to defend the ball, he defends the ball.
That's good, Tarun, but I don't think he'll be looking to defend here, especially it's just about 2 odd overs to go for the end of the innings. So let's see how the approach here for Ali Sheikh is. Here comes Sammy now. He'll be bowling right arm around to Ali. Comes down the track. He's showing his intent already. What a start here from Ali Sheikh, and that's gone for 6. A 6 of his first ball, Ali Sheikh. Dallas Mustangs have found a finisher here in Ali Sheikh, Tarun. You are absolutely right. He has gone for it, Tarun. What do you think is going to happen next?
Ali Sheikh going from the first ball, as I was saying, whenever he wants, he can change the game, hitting 6 on the first ball. Next ball, he would be trying to go for it again because there are only 3 overs left. Not even 3, 2.5 overs left.
Here comes Sammy again. Ali trying to unsettle the bowler. Comes down the track again, but he couldn't connect this time. But they'll take a single. They'll call is for 2. Good running now between the wickets. There'll be quick 2 runs again. He was inside. Umpire not interested. Good running here again, Tarun.
Very good running by Nastosh, calling for 2, and they make it. And some good running, and Ali Sheikh is again on strike. He has 8 runs off just 2 balls with a strike rate of 400 with a 6.
Absolutely. The intent is clear here for Ali Sheikh. Here comes Sammy again. He comes down the track on the offside this time. Again, good running between the wickets. 2 more runs. He just ran right, flash there. Good running, Ali Sheikh.
Very good running between the wickets by both the batsmen. They're making 1s into 2s here and putting some pressure on the fielders now. Very, very good running.
Sammy, who has been pick of the bowlers for Chicago Tigers, is looking under pressure now, especially with Ali Sheikh whenever Ali Sheikh is on strike. Here he comes. Last ball of the over. Sammy to Ali. Ali comes down again on the leg side. Flicks off. There's a fielder down there. This time they'll just be happy with a single. The crucial thing will be he'll be on strike for the next over. After the end of 18 overs, Dallas Mustangs are 129 for 6. We'll be back.
1, 2, 3.
So the last 2 overs coming up for the end of the first innings. It'll be the captain bowling the penultimate over. He has gone for just 13 runs of his 3 overs. He'll be looking to finish strong here. But the crucial thing is he'll be facing the hard hitter Ali Sheikh, who is going after the bowlers as we have seen in the previous over. So here comes Savage bowling right arm over. Ali Sheikh on strike. Again dancing down. He flicks it up, but it falls between the fielders. He's saved there. They'll be happy with a single. It'll bring Noshtush on strike now.
Both of these batsmen are looking in a really good touch here. Nostosh hitting a hook for a 6, and Ali Sheikh hitting a 6 over cow corner. It'll be interesting to see what Nostosh does on this ball.
Absolutely. Noshtush is batting on 18 runs, facing 15 balls. Meanwhile, Ali Sheikh, after facing 5 balls, has already moved on to 12 runs. So Noshtush will be looking to join the party with Ali here and hit some boundaries of this over. So here comes Savage, the Chicago Tigers captain, bowling onto Noshtush. Again, as we've seen here, as Noshtush tries to hit it on the up. It feels between the 3 fielders down there, and they take quick 2 runs. Good running again. They're making sure they get as much runs as possible in this last few overs, Tarun.
In these last 2 overs, running has been the key. They're running hard and putting pressure on the fielders.
Absolutely, Tarun. That's the main goal here. Just 10 more balls to go in the over. So he'll be looking to finish strong here. So here comes Savage. Nostosh on strike. That's a beautiful shot here. It goes in the deep mid-wicket region, and that has gone all the way. 6 runs here for Nostosh this time. He's joining the party with Ali Sheikh. And the Dallas Mustangs are looking in the mood now. In the last few overs, 6 more runs added to the Dallas Mustangs to score.
Nostosh hitting it up and over to the vacant deep mid-wicket region. It's a beautiful shot. It was gone high in the air, but clears the boundary for a big 6.
Absolutely. Now it seems like the target in the region between 150 to 160 is definitely possible as long as these two batsmen are in the crease. So Nostosh moving on to 26 runs. That is his second 6 of the match so far. So here comes Savage. Bowling onto Nostosh again. Dancing down the track and being very cheeky there. There'll be 4 runs. Very cheeky there from Nostosh again. Calvin Savage not happy, as it should be, and then 4 more runs for Dallas Mustangs. They move on to 142, and this is a crucial over here for the Dallas Mustangs.
That was a smart shot by Nostosh. Calvin Savage removed his deep third man, putting a deep mid-wicket, and he bowls the same ball, but Nostosh gives himself just a little bit of room and hits it through the third man and the keeper for a 4.
Again, Nostosh and Ali seems like they both have the capabilities to be a finisher here for Dallas Mustangs, and they've shown it so far. We have 8 more balls to go of this innings. Here comes Savage now. Oh, he tries to hit. Ali Sheikh survives there, but there'll be a single. Nevertheless, brings the dangerous Ali Sheikh back on strike here for the last ball of this Calvin Savage's over.
Nostosh giving himself a little room and Calvin Savage following him. That was a good ball and only 1 run toward long on.
Here is Ali Sheikh. He'll be definitely looking for a boundary here of this last ball here. So here comes Savage. Right arm over to Ali. Smacks on the offside. Call is for 2, but they'll just be happy with a single. So after the end of 19 overs, the Dallas Mustangs move on to 144 for the loss of 6 wickets. We'll be back in a few seconds for the last over.
What's up, Doug? What got into you?
At Sunoco, we know how to fuel peak performance. Fuel your best.
So the last over of the first innings coming up, the Dallas Mustangs have scored 144 runs. The crucial thing is the 2 hard hitters, Ali Sheikh and Nostosh Kenjige, have been in the middle, and they're making sure the Dallas Mustangs get a defendable target out here in the middle. It'll be Sammy Sohail bowling his last over of his spell. He's gone for 28 runs, picking up 3 wickets. He'll be looking to finish strong here for the Chicago Tigers. So here comes Sammy Sohail. He'll be bowling on to Ali Sheikh, who'll be looking to go after him as they did in the previous over.
From the field, we can see that Sammy will try to bowl everything outside off, as he does not have a deep square leg.
Here comes Sammy now. Ali Sheikh on strike. Ali Sheikh dances down, unsettles the bowler. Wide runs here. He'll have to bowl that against Sammy. 5 more runs until they reach 150 here, Dallas Mustangs. They're looking good for a par score of 160 here, Tarun.
Yeah, they would definitely be trying to reach 160.
Here comes Sammy now. Ali again dancing down the track, and he hits it, connects it well, but it finds the fielder in the long on region. Tried to go for it again. Sammy Sohail, as we have seen again, the breakthrough bowler, he breaks through again here for the Chicago Tigers. And the Dallas Mustangs lose their 7th wicket. And something to note here, Sammy Sohail, this is his 4th wicket of the match. Ali Sheikh, the dangerous Ali Sheikh, goes after scoring a quick fire 13 runs. So 5 more balls to go for this innings. Dallas Mustangs.
Ali Sheikh connected the ball well but did not get enough elevation. It went straight to the long on fielder. And some good bowling by Sammy.
Absolutely, Tarun. He went for a few boundaries of that previous over, but he has come back strong here in this over. So we have 5 more balls to go in the end of the innings. Here comes the new batsman in for the Dallas Mustangs. Adnan Harun is in the middle. He'll join Noshtush for this last over onslaught here, if we see that.
Adnan would be looking to give the strike to Nostosh because he's looking in a really good touch and he's middling everything.
So here is Sammy Sohail now. He'll be looking to finish strong as we have mentioned. So here he comes. This time Noshtush will be on strike. Here is Sammy to Noshtush. A full toss. And that's been smacked on the leg side, but he couldn't connect it properly. The fielder is able to cover it. They'll just take a single there.
There was a full toss, but there was no timing by Nostosh. Only 1 run there. It was a good chase by the deep square leg fielder, but he was nowhere near it. But still only giving 1 run there.
Absolutely, an opportunity missed there for Noshtush, we can say. Because he's looking as a finisher here so far for the Dallas Mustangs. It will bring Adnan Harun on strike. He'll be facing his first ball now. It's crucially coming in the last over of the innings. So let's see what his approach here is. So Sammy now, right arm over to Adnan. Slow one on the off. The call is for 2 and they'll easily take a couple of runs here. 2 more runs added to the Dallas Mustangs score.
Good slower ball by Sammy, and the batter just goes over extra cover.
Absolutely. Sammy would be looking to not concede a boundary of this last 3 balls, making sure he finishes strong, even though he has taken 4 wickets here. So here he comes, Adnan Harun on strike. A slower one again. Well bowled from Sammy. It'll be just be a single now. Brings Noshtush on strike. Most likely going to face the last 2 balls of this innings here.
Nostosh is on strike. He is looking really good here. He has 32 runs in just 20 balls with 2 4s and 2 6s. The second last ball of the innings coming up.
Here is Sammy now, Noshtush. And that's been smacked again. Again, this time finds the fielder. So that is a 5-wicket haul here for Sammy Sohail. Brilliant bowling again. This time he gets the crucial man, Noshtush, out. 1 more ball to go for the innings though, but that is a brilliant bowling performance here from Sammy Sohail for the Chicago Tigers.
Young lad Sammy Sohail. This will give him a lot of confidence, getting a fifer against a team like Dallas Mustangs, and he has been bowling really well so far.
Absolutely, this has been the performance of the day so far, if we can see in this first inning, Sammy Sohail. He has taken 5 wickets, just conceding 33 runs here. Here is the last ball of his spell and the first innings coming up. The Dallas Mustangs 149, they will be looking to reach that 150 score here of that last ball. Nasir Jamali comes here, but he'll just be on the non-striker's end for the last ball. Adnan Harun, who also recently came, will face the last ball of the innings. So here comes Sammy. Sammy bowling to Harun. Last ball coming up. Well, he's pulled him up. What a brilliant spell here from Sammy Sohail. He picks up 6 wickets off his 4 overs, just giving out 33 runs. Adnan Harun going fancy, trying to go for the big one, but he couldn't find the bat. So the Dallas Mustangs finish for 149 runs, losing 9 wickets. But the pick of the inning so far has been Sammy Sohail. He picks up 6 wickets of his 4 overs. this has been the performance so far here, Tarun.
Sammy Sohail, it will make him feel so good. 6 wickets. Non-run try to go, but Sammy Sohail just cleans him up on the last ball of the innings.
Absolutely. The Dallas Mustangs, the pick of the batsman was Noshtush Kenjinge, who scored 32 runs of 21 balls. Also Sushant Modani, who scored another 32 runs, followed by the Chicago Tigers bowling of Calvin Savage in his 4 overs, giving out 28 runs, not picking up a wicket. Ranadeep, 4 overs, 32 for 2. Prithvish Patel, 4 overs, 30 runs and a wicket. Sims bowling his 4 overs, giving out 24 runs. But the pick of the bowlers, as I mentioned, Sammy Sohail. In his 4 overs, he considered 33 runs, but the most important part, picking up 6 crucial wickets, and there'll be a big boost when the Chicago Tigers come out to bat here. So the Chicago Tigers, they would need 150 runs to win off the 20 overs. So we'll be back for the second innings in a few seconds. Easy boundaries on the power play. Here comes Rana again, this time Farhan on strike. Down the outside, a nice cover drive there from Farhan. Down the leg side again, and it goes over the fielder, so 4 runs here. Run around the wicket. Farhan's hit the ball that goes straight over the long on region. Wicket. That's smacked onto the covers here. That should race away to the boundary. Farhan gets ready for his 5th ball of the over. On the outside, and finds straight the fielder. That's a... Here comes Prithvish. Down the outside, a cover drive. That was a beautiful looking cover drive here from Sujit Kauda. Here comes Prithvish. This time Sushant on strike. On the outside, he gives himself some room. Over the point region, there'll be Prithvish bowling. He tries to hit it upish. The long on fielder is coming underneath it. And so far, he's been pretty consistent. Here comes Sims to Sushant. Over the top. The long off fielder is running after it, but it finds the boundary. Comes Sims. Sushant comes down the track. There will be another boundary. 1 bounce into the fence. Continue his form so far from the previous over. Here comes Rana. Again, Sushant coming down the track. That's been smacked down the ground. 4 more runs. AC Renchan to Corey Anderson. Here he comes, right arm over. Down the leg side. It hit the bat. The finger goes up. That's a big wicket. Comes Sammy bowling to Hussain. Down the leg side again. The fielder was up in the circle. There'll be 4 runs. 4 runs of... This time it is Sushant on strike. Here's Rana, right arm over now. Sushant comes down the track. Tries to be cheeky, but it finds the... Here, he'll be looking to go after Rana of this last ball. Here comes Rana. A very well bowled. There's an edge. Umpire seems interested. Nostrils on strike this time. Slide it up. And that's an absolute, almost a stunner there in the point region. Nostrils on strike. Smashes it. It dissects the 2 fielder there. That should reach the boundary. Yep. Here comes Prithvish. That's a good pull shot here. That should go all the way. Over. Here comes Sammy. A full toss, and that's been smacked. But the long on fielder comes bowling right arm around too early. Comes down the track. He's showing his intent already. What a start here from Ali Sheikh. Nostrils on strike. That's a beautiful shot here. It goes in the deep mid-wicket region. Bowling onto Nostrils again. Dancing down the track and being very cheeky there. There'll be 4 runs. Very cheeky. Here comes Sammy now. Ali again dancing down the track. And he hits it, connects it well, but it finds the fielder in the
coming up.
Here is Sammy now, Nostrils. And that's been smacked again. Again, this time finds the fielder. So here comes Sammy. Sammy bowling to Harun. Last ball coming up. Very well bowled. He's pulled him up. What a brilliant spell here from Sam.
You're watching the Toyota Minor League Cricket Championship, presented by Sunoco. You're watching the Toyota Minor League Cricket Championship, presented by Sunoco.
Hello everyone, welcome back to this exciting game here from the Musa Cricket Stadium in PLN, Texas. We have the Dallas Mustangs playing the Chicago Tigers out here. The Dallas Mustangs in their first innings were able to score 149 runs, and the Chicago Tigers have a target of 150 runs, so that is about 7.5 runs per over to score of the 20 overs. So we have the two opening batsmen of the Chicago Tigers out now, Karan Kumar and Charan Saiteja, who will be facing the first ball of Nasir Jamali from the Dallas Mustangs, who will be bowling from the PLN end here. What are your thoughts? What's going to happen, Tarun? What do you think?
Nasir Jamali, experienced campaigner. It's the first ball, the second innings.
There was a nice shape there of the ball from Nasir Jamali here. Well left there from Charan Saiteja. Good start here for the Dallas Mustangs.
Nasir Jamali swinging the ball away from Saiteja, and it was a good ball at the end. Saiteja just leaving the ball and goes to the keeper.
Charan Saiteja, the left-handed southpaw here for the Chicago Tigers. Here comes Nasir Jamali, the pick of the bowlers here for the Dallas Mustangs. A beautiful out-swinging delivery there. Charan Saiteja tried to go for it, but he couldn't find the bat there. Another dot ball here. Tarun.
Good ball by Nasir Jamali. Saiteja just trying to cut the ball through the point region here, but completely misses it. Some good piece of bowling so far.
Absolutely. Nasir Jamali has been crucial for the Dallas Mustangs in this season so far. The pick of the bowlers, especially in the power play overs. Here he comes again to Saiteja. Again, that's a beautiful shape and angle, that outswinger here. I believe, what do you think of having a slip there here for Saiteja, Tarun?
Yeah, Saiteja is spinning, not spinning, I beg your pardon, swinging the ball away, and he is doing some good lengths here, so I think they should have had a slip, but Corey Anderson is an experienced campaigner. He knows what is going on.
Absolutely, Tarun, as you mentioned. They do have two fielders out. It seems like a third man and a deep square leg here for Saiteja. Here comes Jamali again. Very well ball, and that shape. Nasir Jamali is getting the most out of this new ball here. 4 dot balls to start off with for the Dallas Mustangs.
Again, swinging the ball away from Saiteja, and he tried to cut it through point region again, but missed it again. It's a good start for Dallas Mustangs.
Yeah, leading from the front here, Nasir Jamali. First over, he's the strike bowler, so making sure, giving the other bowler some confidence here with his bowling here, Nasir Jamali. Here he comes now. Saiteja would have some nerves on his hands here, still to get off the mark. Here he comes. Jamali to Saiteja. A mess up in the run-up there. No worries there, says the umpire. But again, Darun, what do you think about the weather here? It's a beautiful weather out here in PLN, Texas.
Absolutely. The weather has been so nice, and it is a beautiful day to play cricket. As Saiteja gets ready for the 5th ball of the over.
Here comes Jamali. Can very well bowl there. You can see that shape and swing here. Now see Jamali is able to create. So Saiteja will get off the mark. First runs on the board here for the Chicago Tigers.
Swinging the ball away from Saiteja 5 times in a row is excellent from Jamali.
It will now bring the right-handed batsman Karan Kumar on strike. Nasir Jamali will continue bowling left arm over to him.
As we have seen so far, the ball will shape into the right-hander, and let's see what length Jamali bowls.
You have an interesting contest here between the left arm seamer and the right-hand batsman. Here's Jamali. Very well bowled here. Brilliantly bowled to finish off the over. After the first over, the Chicago Tigers are 1 for no loss. We'll be back in a few seconds.
Took that last corner pretty quick.
Sir, I need one hand on the roof, one hand on the pump.
Timeout for Sunoco Go Rewards.
Keep pumping.
With new Sunoco Go rewards, when you fuel, you save because rewards come first.
Welcome back, everyone. We are into the second over here of the second innings. The Chicago Tigers are looking to chase down a target of 150 runs here. The new bowler in from the Macy Ranch end is Surya Selvakumar for the Dallas Mustangs. And Charan Saiteja will be on strike here for the Chicago Tigers.
Surya, a young, talented lad. See how he does. He's also a left-handed fast bowler to Saiteja.
It's always a delight to watch left-arm fast bowlers here in any format of the game. So here, let's see how Surya Selvakumar continues after that brilliant over from Nasir Jamali, the previous one. Here he comes, Surya to Saiteja. Now on the offside, that'll be a dot ball. Good start here. As we can see, encouragement coming here from the stands here, from the fans out here at the Musa Cricket Stadium.
It was a good thing seeing Corey Anderson trusting the young lad Surya and giving him the second over of the innings when the ball is still new to make him, confident about himself.
Here is Surya again, trying to angle the ball away from the left-hander. Where we are bowled here. That'll be a dot ball here. Brilliant start here for the Dallas Mustangs so far. Not giving out any runs as much as they can.
Great start for Dallas Mustangs right now. We can see Corey Anderson has such good field placement, has a slip in for Surya, and the experience we can see right now from Corey Anderson.
Here comes Surya again. Saiteja trying to get off them. He'll take a single there. He moves on to 2 runs. Brings Karan Kumar on strike. He'll be facing the left arm Surya now. What are your thoughts on this contest here, Tarun?
Yeah, it's always good to see a left-handed fast bowler bowling to a right-handed batsman. Right-handed batsman. There's like not a lot of left-handed fast bowlers, so it's always good to see how they adjust.
Absolutely, Tarun. The right-hander especially, it's a task for him, especially when the left-hander bowler is coming left arm over. So here comes Surya now. Karan Kumar on strike. Oh, took him by surprise there. Again, good fielding. Another dot ball here for the Dallas Mustangs.
There was a chance, Surya angling it into Karan Kumar, just over Surya's head. It was a good ball at the end.
Dallas Mustangs looking pretty confident so far. They came out with the purpose to not give out easy runs, no loose balls, and it can be seen from the first 2 overs. Here is Surya again. Karan Kumar on strike. This time he hits on the full. Goes over the fielder, and that will be the first boundary of the Chicago Tigers innings. And it comes from Karan Kumar. No fielder out there in the long off region. There was a mid-off in place, but it goes over the mid-off region for 4 runs. Good boundary here, and the Chicago Tigers are off the mark.
Surya swing the ball away from the right-handed batsman this time, but he was a confident, lofted off drive over the mid-off fielder and gets the result he wanted.
Absolutely, Tarun. That can settle the nerves here for Karan now. He's off the mark. Moves on to 4 runs. He'll be facing the last ball of this over. Here comes Surya racing in to Karan. Oh, well bowled there. Good finish to the over, Surya. After the end of 2 overs, the Chicago Tigers are 6 for no loss. We'll be back in a few seconds.
वक्त आ गया है लक्ष्मी बासमती राइस को घर लाने का। लक्ष्मी एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग बासमती राइस। इसका हर दाना हो इतना लंबा, पकते हुए महके और प्लेट पे क्या खूब खिले।
हाँ, मेरे घर लाने का।
The sun is shining bright currently. It was not that much in the first innings with it being a cloudy in the conditions. So Nasir Jamali will continue here from the PLN end. Sai Teja on strike now. That's way down the leg side. Wide runs, wide signal here from the umpire.
Good stop by the keeper, saving 4 runs for his team. It's always good to see, you know. The fielding of Dallas Mustangs so far has been really, really good.
Sai Teja and Karan would be looking to play out this power play and make sure they get a good target to have a go at the end of the innings. Here is Jamali. Down the leg side again, there will be another wide here. Changing his angle now, Jamali. As we saw in his previous over, he was trying to angle it outside of the left-hander. This over is trying to go down the leg side here for the left-hander, Tarun.
Yeah, we saw in the first over he was swinging the ball away from the left-handed batsman. This time, changing his line here a little bit, still swinging it away, but just a little bit too much.
Here comes Jamani now. Sai Teja, well bowled there, but he couldn't connect the ball there. Hesitation between the two there in the middle, but they're able to come back for us, take a single there.
Just a little fumble by the mid-on fielder, and they take a run.
So it'll bring Karan Kumar on strike. It'll be good to see if Jamali can bring it into this right-handed batsman. So here comes Jamali bowling to Karan Kumar. Well bowled, that kept low, didn't bounce much. Again, that's some misfield there, but that didn't hurt much. They just be happy with a single. Bring Sai Teja back on strike.
Yeah, both the batters putting pressure on the fielders and taking some quick singles.
Sai Teja facing Jamali now. He's faced 9 balls and scored 3 runs. Here he is. Down the leg side now, that will be the third wide of this over here from Nasir Jamali. He doesn't look happy with himself now.
Try to bowl a slower one on the pads of Sai Teja, but a little bit too much on the leg side.
Absolutely. Good crowd here as well, as we can see here in the Musa Stadium. People coming out in here to support the both teams here. So here is Sai Teja. Jamali bowling again. Well bowled and very well played defensive shot there. A dot ball here for the Dallas Mustangs.
That is the line Jamali would be looking for. That was a good ball to Sai Teja, defending the ball to extra cover fielder. Good comeback by Jamali.
Exchange of words there between Farhan and Nasir there in the middle. Here comes Nasir now. Sai Teja still on strike. And that's been hit upish. The fielder's coming underneath, but they won't be able to catch it. That goes for 4 runs here. Sai Teja, he didn't connect it, but that reaches the fence here. 4 runs here. First boundary for Sai Teja in this innings.
Didn't time it as well, Sai Teja, but guess the result. It was a couple of bounce 4. and it will settle some nerve for Sai Teja.
Absolutely. Nasir Jamali won't be happy with how the over is going. He hasn't settled at all in this over compared to his last one, starting off with a couple of wides and now giving out a boundary here to Sai Teja. He would be looking to finish strong here. He has 2 more balls to go in this over. Here comes Nasir Jamali. Sai Teja on strike again. Fine straight to the fielder. Dot ball here. Another there. Misfielding the backup there from the Dallas Mustangs. They are able to take another single now. Again, not a good Tarun.
Yeah, just a little, sloppy here from Dallas Mustangs. If they, just bring this back, they'll be better in the field and make some put some pressure in the Chicago Tiger batters.
Absolutely, it'll be crucial to not give out this 1-2 easy runs, especially in a T20 format, because 1-2 runs can cost a lot at the end of the game. So here comes Jamali for his last ball of the over. Karan Kumar eyeing up how the field has set up. Here comes Jamali. Very well bowled and well played there. That'll be the end of the over. The Chicago Tigers, after the end of 3 overs, are 16 for no loss. So Surya Selvakumar will continue bowling from the messy wrench end. Charan Sai Teja has faced 12 balls so far, scoring 8 runs. He'll be facing the youngster Surya. Here comes Surya. Left arm over the wicket. Very well bowled. That's a call for a single. Good quick single there. Yeah.
It was a good ball by Surya, swinging the ball away from Sai Teja, but it's some good running and good coordination between the batsmen.
Absolutely, they seem to keep up that run rate, at least be in that 6 to 7 runs per over mark in the power play. That's what they're aiming for, it seems like currently. So Karan Kumar now on strike. He'll be facing Surya for the second ball of this over. Here comes Surya. Pacing in. Well bowled, and in between the fielders, they'll take a single. Sai Teja back on strike.
Surya angling the ball away from Karan this time, and Karan just taps it towards third man for a single.
These two batsmen have the abilities to take the game away from the Dallas Mustangs if they build a solid partnership, not losing a wicket in the first few overs. Here, see how their approach is. Here comes Surya now. Sai Teja on strike. Very well bowled and very well late played there from Sai Teja. They'll take another single here. So far, run a ball here so far in this over. Brings Karan back on strike, making sure it doesn't give the bowler enough room there. So they're able to keep rotating the strikes. Surya will be aiming to pick up a wicket in this over. Here he comes now. This Karan smartly played there and almost well fielded, but that should reach the fence here. 4 runs here, 4 more runs. Karan Kumar has looked solid here so far in the middle, Tarun.
Karan Kumar showing his class. It was a good confident shot off the back foot through the cover point and gets the maximum result of it. 4 runs.
Again, not trying to be fancy here, just playing proper ground shots here, Karan Kumar. He has played 2 beautiful drives here, 2 boundaries so far. 2 more balls to go in this over, Surya. we'll be looking to at least make a breakthrough here for the Dallas Mustangs, as that's what's needed now. Here comes Surya now. Into the covers, there'll be just another single here.
So last time when these two teams clashed against each other, Sai Teja was one of the key players who scored 46 of just 33 balls, setting a huge target of 181.
Absolutely, Tarun. He'll be looking to build on that. That should give him some confidence in this game, making sure that this were the same opponents they played in that previous game and getting that win. So here he is facing Surya, coming for his last ball of the over. And that's been hit up in the air, not timed enough. The mid-fielder coming in, and he takes a good catch here. Big breakthrough here for the Dallas Mustangs. First wicket goes down. Surya picks up the wicket. After the end of 4 overs, the Chicago Tigers are 24 with the loss of 1 wicket. Welcome back, everyone. The Chicago Tigers have just lost their first wicket of the last ball of the previous over. Surya Selvakumar, as I mentioned, my fellow commentator Tarun mentioning how he was influential in the previous game when these two sides faced, and we can say very well the commentator's curse coming back in it here. Tarun.
Well, yeah, it is commentator's curse. I said that he scored a well-played 46 last time, and then he just gets out the next ball.
Absolutely, Tarun. It brings the new batsman in. Seems like it's Syed Sadali. He's in the attack. The Dallas Mustangs are going 6 runs per over, scoring 24 runs of their 4. It'll bring the new bowler in for the Dallas Mustangs. It'll be so new bowler in the attack, Hussain Talat. Here he comes. Right arm round here. Well bowled here. Good start for Hussain Talat.
Hussain Talat again a key bowler. Last time against Chicago, he did take 3 wickets, which was really good. Not good enough to make his team win the game, but still, he was the best bowler in that game.
Absolutely, Tarun. The Dallas Mustangs player have been brilliant so far this whole season, and they'll be looking to make that count here, especially in this game against their arch rivals who are number 2 right now. Here comes Hussain. Sadali on strike. Pulls it, and that should run away for 4 runs here. The fielder couldn't get there, and is off the mark. Syed Sadali, his first boundary, and he's off the mark here for the Chicago Tigers, Tarun.
Saad saw the deep square leg fielder and saw the short ball coming, just playing a little bit early, and hits it through the wicket, deep mid-wicket region. There was a big chase, but the ball won the race and it went for 4.
Absolutely. Sayed Saad Ali making the full use of the power play overs here. Only two fielders outside the circle, looking for the gaps here, especially playing those ground shots. Here comes Hussain now. Right arm over this time. Well bowled and well played there from Saad.
Saad has been one of the key batsmen for Dallas Mustangs. He has the ability to contain and also go big. So let's see what he does on his fourth ball.
Here comes Hussain running out here from the PLN end. Very well bowled, and they'll take a single there. It will bring Karan Kumar on strike. The right hand left hand combo still in intact here for the Chicago Tigers after the wicket of Saeed Asia.
It was a good ball by Hussain Talat, and Saad just taps it for a single. Some good running between the wickets by these two batters.
Again, having a left and right hand combo is pretty good in the opening here for any team. So the bowler won't be able to pick up his line, especially when you're bowling over the wicket for a right hander and over the wicket to a left hander the very next ball. Here comes Hussain Talat now. This time Karan is on strike. And that's a good pull shot here. The fielder doing the chase, they'll be able to stop it, but they'll be able to take a couple of runs here. 2 more runs for the Chicago Tigers.
That was a beautiful shot by Karan, and takes a couple of runs toward the wicket in deep fine leg region.
Karan has moved on to 13 runs after facing 10 deliveries. So he looks kind of settled now so far. Here comes Hussain for his last ball of the over. On the offside, beautiful square cut there from Karan Kumar. He finishes the over with a boundary. The Chicago Tigers move to 35 for 1 after the end of 5 overs. We'll be back in a few seconds. Right between Welcome back, everyone. So we have the last over coming up for the power play. The Chicago Tigers, 5 overs, they have scored 35 runs. They'll be looking to make the full use of this last over, and it will be Nostush coming in here for the Dallas Mustangs from one end now. Nostush, he's a good campaigner, has been a good campaigner for the Dallas Mustangs this season. He finished off the innings in the batting thing when the Dallas Mustangs were playing. So he'll be looking to work his magic while bowling here for the Dallas Mustangs. Here is Nostush bowling to Saad Ali, who's on strike right now. Very well bowled there from Nostush. They'll be happy with a single there. Brings Karan Kumar on strike, who scored a brilliant square cut boundary of that last over. He's been looking set so far, Tarun. What do you think Karan Kumar's strategy is right now?
I think Karan Kumar will be looking to go this over as it's the last over of the power play and get as many runs as possible.
Absolutely, Karan. As we can see, Nostush still setting up his field. Here is left arm orthodox bowling to Karan Kumar, who's on strike. Trying to be cheeky there. No says to the non-runner there.
So, Prithvi, we have been talking about the left and right hand combination for batting, but what about bowling?
Absolutely. So that brings some pressure back on the batsman as well. So they'll have to change their angles here. So here comes Nostrush. Again, there's Weekend. Oh, trying to be a little too smart there, Karan Kumar. But Nostrush gets the better of him, bowls him off, clean bowled here. Karan Kumar will be back to the pavilion. Huge wicket here, Nostrush. A brilliant change here in the bowling here from the Dallas Mustangs. Tarun.
Karan Kumar trying to be a little bit too smart, but Nastosh just sticks to his line and gets a big wicket. And he cleaned him up, middle stump bowled.
Absolutely, Tarun. Nostrush has been amazing while batting, and now he's showing his bowling prowess here. A wicket of his first over, getting the opener Karan Kumar out, who scored 17 runs after facing 13 balls at a strike rate of 130. The Chicago Tigers losing their second wicket. It brings in the new batsman for the Chicago Tigers is Marcus Ackerman, who comes into the field.
Marcus again is one of the batsmen. If he sticks, he goes big, and he has been one of the most ruthless batsmen for Chicago Tigers. Let's see how he goes today.
Absolutely not. Absolutely, Tarun. He's another left-handed batsman. So now we'll have two left-handed batsmen in the middle. So no issue there for the bowlers now.
So Nastosh, left-handed orthodox, will be spinning the ball into the left-handed batsman. So let's see how he goes.
So it's Nostrush. Marcus will be facing his first ball. Very well bowled there. The pitch here has been absolutely fantastic this whole season, the Musa Cricket Stadium, and we can see it as we're having some interesting contests over the past few weeks. Here is Nosh again, trying the reverse sweep here, Marcus, but couldn't connect the ball here. Another dot ball here for the Dallas Mustangs.
Trying the reverse sweep, Marcus, early on in the second ball of his innings shows how confident he is. Didn't hit the ball, but still we can see how confident batsman he is.
So here is the last ball of the power play coming up. Nostrush. Here goes Marcus. Between the fielder, they'll take a single. So at the end of the power play, the Chicago Tigers are 37 for the loss of 2 wickets. We'll be back in a few seconds.
1, 2, 3.
So we have another change in the bowling here. Sujit Gowda is the new bowler for the Dallas Mustangs now bowling. Marcus will be on strike here. It's the end of the power play, so there'll be more fielders outside the circle now. The Chicago Tigers will have to play cautious areas and not lose any wickets and get as close as possible to the target as possible now. They require about 113 runs of the last 14 overs here to win the game. So here comes Sujit Gowda bowling to Marcus Ackerman.
It's a good change by Corey Anderson. Sujit Gowda, he's a right-handed off-spinner spinning the ball away from the left-handed batsman. He has been the Mr. Dependable with the bat, but he has also been excellent with the ball for Dallas Mustangs.
Here he comes, Sujit Gowda. Flights up the ball here. Well played and brilliant fielding there from the captain, Corey Anderson, leading up from the front here. Good fielding there.
Well bowled by Sujat, trying to get the loop and spinning the ball away from the left-handed batsman here.
Yes, Sujit, and that's been hit in over the top, and it goes. The fielders are running after it. They'll be able to stop before the boundary, but 2 runs here for the Chicago Tigers. There was a chance there for the Dallas Mustangs, Tarun.
It was a thick outside edge, went over the point fielder, just over his hands, and they take 2 there.
Good bowling here from Sujit. He's been flighting up the ball really good here, giving the batsman to go for it, giving them the license to hit the ball. Here he comes Sujit. Quicker one this time. Well bowled here. Dot ball here. Crucial dot ball.
Good use of the arm ball by Sujit Gowda.
Here is Sujit again. Mark is on strike, and that's a clean hit there. That should go all the way for 6. A clean hit there from the batsman Marcus Ackerman here. 6 runs, 6 crucial runs for the Chicago Tigers. Sujit Gowda won't be happy with that. Beg your pardon, there was Saad Ali on strike. Saad Ali with that beautiful 6 over dip mid wicket. 6 runs there. Beautiful batting.
Saad releasing some pressure off him, going over the mid wicket. He was confident that he can hit the ball over the fielder, and he did. It was a big shot at the end and gets the full result.
Absolutely, that's the first 6 of the Chicago Tigers innings. So let's see how many more 6s we'll see. So here's Sujit. A quicker arm ball there again. In between the 2 fielders. They'll just take a single now.
Good comeback by Sujit. It was a good ball outside off stump, and Saad just taps it to sweeper cover for a single.
Is Marcus facing the last ball of this over from Sujit. Flights up this time. Hits it straight to long on. There'll be a single to finish the over. After the end of 7 overs, the Chicago Tigers are 48 for 2.
My son, he's so soft-spoken.
Oh, yeah!
Everyone says he's so good-looking, and he never forgets to call.
Hi, Mom. Born for your true self. The 2022 Tundra. Toyota. Let's go places.
So Noshtush will continue from the messy wrench end. He's bowling his second over. In his first over, he picked up a big wicket of Karan Kumar and giving out only 2 runs. Now he'll be bowling to Marcus Ackerman, who'll be on strike. So here comes Noshtush. Flatted again, played it on the full toss, but just a single there for Marcus. He's rotating the strike, so Saad Ali takes the lead here, seems like, Tarun.
Yeah, both the spinners are not scared to pitch the ball up and flight the ball. As he's coming in for his second ball of the over.
Well bowled, and there'll be another single. Smartly tapped there in the long on region. 1 more run added here to the Chicago Tigers score.
It's good captaincy by Corey Anderson, one of the bowlers who's bowling left arm orthodox, is spinning the ball into the batsman, and other from Sujit Gowda, spinning the ball away.
Is Marcus Ackerman now? Oh, that might be out. And it is. Brilliant stumping there. Brilliant wicket keeping here from the Dallas Mustangs wicket keeper Ali Sheikh. Marcus Ackerman, he was trying to play across the line. Noshtush can jige now. In the first innings, we saw how Sammy was bowling brilliantly, and now Noshtush is giving him a brilliant reply here. This is his second wicket. The Chicago Tigers lose their third wicket. Now Marcus Ackerman goes for 4.
It was a really good ball by Nostosh, pitching the ball up, giving it some loop, and Marcus plays the ball a little too early, misses the ball completely and gets stumped. It was some good piece of keeping at the end.
Absolutely, Tarun. It seems like Marcus got trapped there from Nostush, and Nostush again is showing his class here with the bowl as well. It brings the new batsman in, Sunny Bhati, who comes in for the Chicago Tigers. Nostush now is into his second over. He's replicating what Sammy did for the Chicago Tigers in his bowling. He has picked up his second wicket, Nostush, just in his second over. So here he comes bowling on to Sunny Bhati, who will be facing his first ball of the innings.
So for the left-handed bowler Nostosh, Corey Anderson has a slip now as it's a right-handed batsman on strike. As Nostosh is spinning the ball away from him, which will attack the outside edge of the batsman.
Absolutely. Nostosh will be looking to build on this spell now. He has been absolutely tremendous here for the Dallas Mustangs. So he'll be bowling to Sunny Bhati.
Nostosh did deliver with the bat, now he's delivering with the ball.
Here comes Nostosh. Very well bowled, and Sunny Bhati, a good defensive shot there. Straight goes to the captain, Corey Anderson. Nostosh back on it. Here's Nostosh again. Very well flighted ball again. Picks up the ball, making sure he's finishing the over strong after picking up that wicket. This is the 8th over of the innings here for the Chicago Tigers. They managed to score 50 runs. Here's the last ball coming up. Nostosh. Sunny Bhati, well played. Hesitation, but they'll decline the single. So after the end of 8 overs, Chicago Tigers have 50 for the loss of 3 wickets. We'll be back in a few seconds. So Hussain Talat comes back into the attack. He was a pretty expensive first over here, giving out 11 runs. So we have 2 batsmen in for the Chicago Tigers, Sunny Bhati, the new batsman who came in the last over, and Saad Ali, who has been dependent so far, scoring a boundary and a 6 after facing 10 balls. He'll be the main guy here for the Chicago Tigers to take them over the line. So Hussain Talat will be bowling to the set batsman Saad Ali, coming in from the PLN end. Yes, Hussain Talat, a good bouncer there, trying the pull shot, but that's a dot ball, crucial dot ball here for the Dallas Mustangs.
Good slower bouncer by Hussain Talat, and Saad had no idea that it was a slower ball. It's the ball a little too early, but misses it completely.
Absolutely, the Dallas Mustangs now looking to keep it tight, not give any loose boundaries or any loose balls which they can hit for 4s here. Saad Ali, he'll have some strategy going on in his head how to get over the line here. So here he is facing Hussain Talat. Another bouncer here. It goes straight to deep square leg. They'll just be happy with a single. Brings the new batsman Sunny Bhati on strike, who'll be facing Hussain Talat for the first time.
Yeah, the field is set for a bouncer, and they only get 1 run off that ball.
Absolutely, then as you mentioned, The bouncer is the strategy here from the Dallas Mustangs. Let them play the pull shot, so at least they find the fielder in the deep there on the leg side. As we can see, there is another deep square leg here for Sunny Bhatti as well. So Hussain Talat will be bowling a right arm over here to Sunny Bhatti. He has a sweeper cover in, a fine leg, and a third man with a deep square leg and a long on. Here comes Hussain, racing round off around the off. Well bowled, and there'll be a quick single here. Again, good running here, Chicago Tigers, making sure they take at least and keep rotating the strikes between the two batsmen out there.
Good running between the wickets. The ball went on the left side of the fielder, which is the non-dominant side, and they take full advantage of it, running a quick single.
It has been a good tight over here from Hussain Talat. Brings Saad on strike, who has scored 17 runs off 12 balls. Here he is facing Hussain. Down the leg side, again that same strategy for the left-hander, but this races away to the boundary. Good 4 runs here for Saad Ali. That will make him a little more confident here in the run chase.
Slower bouncer again from Hussain Talat, but Saad knew that it's a slower bouncer. He waited long enough and hits it over the fine leg fielder for a 4.
Absolutely, Tarun. As we can see, the first 2 balls and then this ball to the left-hander. He's trying to bowl it short. Let the batsman play the short ball. So that's the strategy going up here. What do you think of Corey Anderson's strategy here, Tarun?
Yeah, Corey Anderson is looking for short balls as the field is set, but Saad is good enough to find gaps anyways.
Here comes Hussain again. Saad on strike. There you go, another short ball. This time it finds the fielder in the deep now. Keeps down to a single. Again, we can see that same strategy being used on the left-hander here.
That's the plan Corey Anderson is looking for. And Hussain was a beautiful bouncer this time, straight on his helmet, and he hits it straight to deep square leg for just 1 run.
Saad Ali has moved on to 22 runs of 14 deliveries, while Sunny Bhatti, after facing 4 balls, has scored a single run. He'll be looking to get in the action as well, Sunny Bhatti. Here comes Hussain Talat for his last ball of this over. Another short ball, this time to the right-hander, and that's a wide given from the umpire. That was way over the head here of the batsman. A good call there from the umpire.
That was a good ball by Hussain Talat, but it just goes over the batsman's head. A little too over the batsman, and it's a good decision by the square leg umpire.
Absolutely, and as we can see, the umpiring has been top class so far this match. The poll, their decisions, and everything has been superb so far. Again, great umpiring here. So here comes Hussain, last ball of the over. A late square cut there, they'll take a single. Sunny Bhatti will keep the strike for the next over. After the end of 9 overs, Chicago Tigers are 58 for 3. We'll be back in a few seconds.
What's up, Doug? What got into you?
At Sunoco, we know how to fuel peak performance. Fuel your best.
So here we have a new bowler in for the Dallas Mustangs. It will be Adnan Harun who will be showing his prowess here with the ball. He'll be the sixth bowler that will be used for the Dallas Mustangs. So we can say they have a variety of bowling options in their attack, Tarun.
Absolutely, having more bowlers is always really nice, and Adnan Haroon is a wicket-taking bowler, and he has been a wicket-taking bowler for Dallas Mustangs since the start of the season.
Yes, as we can see, Sunny Bhati will be on strike. He'll be facing Adnan Harun here, who will be bowling from the Messi ranch end. Adnan Harun will be looking to keep it tight and bowl his leg spin here to Sunny Bhati. Here is Adnan Harun, his first ball coming up of the spell. Very well bowled here. Finds the fielder, but they'll sneak a single there. Brings the in-form batsman Saad Ali on strike.
It was some good fielding by the point fielder. Went hard towards his left, but he stops it, only giving them 1 run, saving 3 runs for his team.
So here's a leg spinner now. He'll be bowling to the left-handed batsman. So the ball would be mostly coming in unless he bowls a googly here for the left-hander. So here comes Adnan Harun. Very well played there over the top. A beautiful shot there from Saad Ali. He's looking in absolute sublime touch here. 4 runs here for him and the Chicago Tigers. Beautiful shot there, Tarun.
That was a really, really confident shot. That was not a good ball. That was a really, really good ball, but just a beautiful shot.
Absolutely gorgeous timing there from Saad Ali. He looks like a man on a mission here. Here comes Adnan now. Again, smart batting now. Flicked on the leg side where there are no fielders, but they'll just be happy with a single. Making sure they're at least rotating the strike as well.
Yeah, the rotation of the strike will be the key with boundary opportunities every over.
Sunny Bhati now facing the leg spinner. Well played there. Well bowled. They'll take a single now. Sunny Bhati moves on to 4 runs. Saad Ali currently batting on 27 of 16 balls. He has hit in 3 boundaries and hit in a gorgeous 6 so far.
It looks like Sunny's just trying to give strike to Saad, as Saad is looking in a really good touch here, middling the ball. Some big 6s.
Here comes Adnan. Flied it and a sweep shot there. Well bowled and super fielding there from the Dallas Mustangs team. No runs there. Crucial dot ball here, especially for Adnan Harun.
Saving 4 runs for his team, the fine leg fielder. It was a good stop.
Here's the last ball of the over coming up. Adnan Harun gives him some space on the offside. He'll take a single and keep the strike for the next over, Saad Ali. After the end of 10 overs, Chicago Tigers have 67 for the loss of 3 wickets. We'll be back in a few seconds.
Took that last corner pretty quick.
Sir, I need 1 hand on the roof, 1 hand on the pump.
Timeout for Sunoco Go Rewards.
Keep pumping.
With new Sunoco Go Rewards, when you fuel, you save, because rewards come first.
Welcome back everyone from the Musa Cricket Stadium here in PLN, Texas. We are halfway through the second innings. The Chicago Tigers have scored 67 runs, so they require about 83 runs of the last 10 overs. So that's going about 8.3 runs per over. And they have 7 wickets in hand. Currently the in-form batsman Saad Ali is on strike He scored 28 runs. He'll be facing Surya, who'll be bowling left arm over the wicket here. Very well bowled, and there'll be a quick single there for Saad Ali. It will bring Sunny Bhati on strike, who'll face Surya for the first time in this match.
Surya angling the ball into Saad, and it was a really, really good ball, but good running between the wickets by the batsmen.
Absolutely. Surya will be bowling his third over of this spell. He has gone for 13 runs and picked up a wicket. So here he is. He'll be bowling to Sunny Bhati, the right-hander batsman. Here comes Surya. Very well bowled there. Finds the fielder. A dot ball there for the Dallas Mustangs.
It was a confident drive by Saad. I beg your pardon, by Sunny. It went straight to the fielder, no run there.
Here comes Surya again. Sunny on strike. Very well bowled and very well fielded there from the captain, Corey Anderson. Another dot ball. Something to note here is Surya. If we know, Surya also means sun, and Sunny, with the batsman, he has sun in his name too. So we have a synonym going on over here. Sun bowling to sun. So let's see which sun comes up on top. So here comes Surya now, bowling to Sunny again. Comes down the track. Again another dot ball. Brilliant bowling here from Surya. Surya currently showing the upper hand in this over here against Sunny.
3 confident drives by Sunny against Surya, but they all went straight to the fielder. That will not make him feel good, you know. He's middling the ball nicely, timing it well, but not getting the result he wants.
Absolutely. This keeps the required run rate going up now, as much as long balls they're playing, dot balls they're playing. Here comes Surya now. Brilliant over so far. Again, swing and a miss. Dot ball. 4 dot balls in a row, Surya. Looking to finish strong.
Good use of the slower ball here by Surya, and Sunny just swings his bat way too early, misses the ball completely, and which puts pressure on him. It's 4 dots in a row.
Sunny Bhati hasn't settled down yet. He has faced 11 balls, just scored 4 runs so far. Here is the last ball coming up of the 11th over. Surya again, a brilliant spell and a brilliant over this one. Here is last ball of the over. Well bowled, and he'll just take a single to keep the strike, Sunny. After the end of 11 overs, Chicago Tigers are 69 for 3. We'll be back in a few.
वक्त आ गया है लक्ष्मी बासमती राइस को घर लाने का। लक्ष्मी एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग बासमती राइस। इसका हर दाना हो इतना लंबा, पकते हुए महके और प्लेट पे क्या खूब खिले।
हाँ, मेरे घर लाने का।
Welcome back everyone. So it seems like Adnan Harun will be continuing his spell from the Messi bench end. He'll be bowling to the right-hander Sunny Bhati, who struggled in the last over, was not able to score runs or rotate strike here with Saad Ali, who has been absolutely brilliant so far for the Chicago Tigers in the batting perspective. So here comes Adnan Harun, the leg spinner, bowling on to Sunny Bhati, who's on strike currently.
The required run rate for Chicago Tigers is 9. Need 81 in 9 overs.
So here comes Adnan Harun. The leggy now. Sunny on strike. Flighted again. Very well bowled again. Again, Sunny has been taking up some dot balls there. Chicago Tigers, it won't help them much. They'll be looking for some more boundaries now in the coming overs. Here comes Adnan Harun now. Comes down the track. And it should dissect the two fielders. Finally a welcome boundary here for the Chicago Tigers and Sunny Bhati. 4 crucial runs. And they're on the go now, Tarun.
Sunny showing some aggression here, stepping down the track and hits over Corey Anderson, who's an extra cover for 4. That was a nice shot at the end.
Absolutely. A good positive intent shown here from Sunny Bhati now. Adnan Harun bowling the leg break. Here he is. That's been smacked on the offside on the other end of that sweeper cover. It'll just be a single now. Brings Saad Ali on strike. That was a welcome boundary, Tarun, especially when they require about 9 runs per over.
Yeah, it was a good shot. You know, that will give Sunny some confidence. And after a 4, giving a single to the dangerous looking Saad now.
Here comes Adnan. Saad on strike. And he smacks it on the leg side. That will be another single. So the runs keep on coming fast, thick and fast now in this over for them.
6 runs so far in this over and 4 balls. 2 more balls to go for Adnan Harun, and Sunny is on strike.
Here comes Sunny. And that's trying for the reverse sweep. It hit the top edge, it seems like. It'll just be a single. Again, trying to be a little cheeky there, Sunny Bhati. He seems to like to accelerate the innings now, you know, after realizing they need about 9 runs per over. So here they go. Brings Saad on strike for the last ball of the over.
It looks like Sunny's finding legs to hit against leg spin a little bit easier than fast bowlers.
Here's the last ball of the over. What a shot coming down the track. The long on fielder takes it. That's a brilliant catch in the deep. The dangerous looking Saad Ali has to depart. That's the 4th wicket down for the Chicago Tigers after the end of 12 overs. They are 76 for 4. We'll be back in a few seconds. Welcome back, everyone. So that was a crucial wicket here. Saad Ali was picked up in the long on region by the Dallas Mustangs here in the previous over. More specifically, it was Ali Sheikh who picked up that catch in the long on region. It brings in the new batsman in, that is the captain of the Chicago Tigers, Calvin Savage, in the middle. So it'll be Surya who'll be looking to finish off his spell. He has bowled 3 overs, gone for just 15 runs and picked up a crucial wicket. So here is Surya, this time bowling to Sunny Bhati, who's on strike. Surya coming in from the PLN end. Well played on the offside. Just one sweeper cover there on the offside for Sunny Bhati, and they're able to take a couple runs here.
It was a good square drive by Sunny for a couple of runs. Good running between the wickets, and looks like Surya will be looking to pull a economical over here and finish off his spell.
Absolutely. Surya has been absolutely tremendous, going under 6 runs per over, and he'll be looking to finish it off currently as well. Here he is, bowling to Sunny. Sunny comes down the track, but very well change of length there from Surya. Just a single now.
Surya saw him coming down the track and changed his line and length and minimizing the score just to 1 run.
Here we can see Farhan coming and giving some words of wisdom here to Surya how to bowl, especially to this new batsman, the captain, Calvin Savage, who's out in the middle now. He'll be facing his first ball from the left-handed fast bowler, Surya Selvakumar.
Calvin Savage is the batsman who can go and hit from the first ball.
Here is Surya now left arm over to Calvin. Well bowled, and Calvin well played there. Straight to the fielder.
Good confident drive. When it goes straight to the fielder, no run there, Calvin Savage. He will be looking to get set in like these couple of balls and then go for the bowlers.
Absolutely, Tarun. He'll be looking to stay till the end. Hopefully the Chicago Tigers don't lose any more wickets. So here comes Surya to Savage. Well bowled again. Super bowling shown here from Surya Selvakumar so far in this match. He has been absolutely spot on with his bowling.
Really good ball by Surya. Calvin Savage gets the under edge, but it misses everything.
Again, a beautiful day out here to play a game of cricket, especially between these two teams. Here is Surya again. A very well bowled Yorker there. Well played from Savage as well.
Unexpected Yorker by Surya, bowling 3 back of length balls and then just bringing in a Yorker. I think it was his first Yorker off his spell, and it came out the right time. Beautiful ball, 3 dot balls in a row for Calvin Savage.
This has been an absolutely magical spell from Surya so far. Here is his last ball coming up to Savage. A brilliant finish to his spell and the over. The Chicago Tigers, after the end of 13 overs, are 79 for the loss of 4 wickets. We'll be back in a few.
1, 2, 3.
So Adnan Harun, who has been absolutely brilliant from the Messi wrench end, is going to continue his 3rd over in a row. He'll be bowling to Sunny Bhati, who will be the current set batsman after Saad Ali was taken out of that previous over. So here's Adnan Harun, the leg break bowler, bowling to Sunny Bhati. He has a long on and long off in place with a deep mid wicket and a deep square leg. Here is Adnan Harun. Very well bowled, and that finds the gap. A very well laid square cut there. Very well played there from Sunny Bhati. 4 runs here. Good start to the over for the Chicago Tigers.
Sunny finding the gap between point and third man. So it was a beautiful shot by him, and it looks like he's finding spin a little bit easier to play and not fast bowling. And it was a good shot. So I think he'll be taking on a this over and get as many runs as possible.
Yeah, scoring a boundary of the first ball of the over always unsettles the bowler here. So let's see what Adnan Harun comes up with of this second ball here. Sunny Bhati moves on to 18 runs of 19 balls. So here is Adnan. Very well bowled here. They'll just take a single there of that ball. Brings the captain Savage on strike.
It will be interesting to see what Savage does against Adnan Haroon. You know, the ball is spinning away from him, and he has already faced 4 dot balls in his innings so far.
Absolutely, Tarun. It seems like Savage would like to give some support to Sunny Bhati on the other hand. So here, short of play there. But yes, absolutely, Tarun. Savage will be looking to give support here to Sunny Bhati, who has been tremendous, providing runs from one end, especially against Haroon. So here is Haroon now. Savage tries the reverse sweep, but there wasn't a fielder in place, and a brilliantly placed shot there from Savage. Another boundary here of this over. Chicago Tigers are looking to target Adnan Haroon here, Tarun.
Calvin Savage is bringing back his confidence with that reverse sweep, and what a shot that was. The placement was away from the third man fielder, and it went for 4, and it went like a bullet actually.
At a moment it felt it went straight to third man, but we realized the third man was not in place. So very well played shot there from Savage here. Here is Adnan Haroon. He'll be looking to pitch it up, you know. There he goes, flights again, another reverse sweep, and it'll be the same result here. 4 more runs to Savage, 4 more runs added to the Chicago Tigers, and they are bringing that run rate down here in this over, Tarun.
Adnan Haroon trying to bowl a little bit flatter, a little bit faster, but Calvin Savage is just showing his class and showing why he's the captain of Chicago Tigers.
Absolutely, Tarun. He's leading from the front here. 2 reverse sweeps, the same results of both the balls. Adnan Haroon won't be happy with this over at all. He would desperately need a wicket, a breakthrough especially, to get back in the game. There's 2 more balls to go. Here comes Haroon. He tries the reverse sweep again, but this time straight to the fielder. Again, this is smart batting from Savage. Even though he found the fielder, but that's again, he's showing the intent here, straight up to Adnan Haroon.
That was not a bad shot. It was just straight to the fielder, but you could see the power of that shot. He's using his strength and showing why he's one of the best hitters.
Yes, Adnan, the last ball of the over coming up. This time he tries to go for power on the leg side, but he'll just be happy with a single. So after the end of 14 overs, Chicago Tigers are 93 for the loss of 4 wickets. We'll be back in a few seconds.
My son, he's so soft-spoken. Oh, yeah! Everyone says he's so good-looking, and he never forgets to call.
Hi, Mom. Born for your true self. The 2022 Tundra. Toyota. Let's go places.
Welcome everyone. So the match is evenly poised right now, Tarun. What do you think? Which favor does this game goes to?
I think Dallas is on top right now, as Chicago still needs 57 runs in 6 overs, which is pretty difficult, as you know they're 5 fielder outside now. But Calvin Savage is looking in a good touch here, so let's see how it goes.
Absolutely. That's the beauty of T20 cricket here. We can't predict anything, but anything can happen at any time. So let's see which team comes out on top at the end. but hopefully it's going to be an exciting last 6 overs coming up here for the viewers' point of view. So it seemed like Hussain Talat was gonna bowl, but a change in bowling again. Nasir Jamali comes into the attack here. Nasir Jamali, he has 2 more overs to go. He has bowled 2 overs, went for 11 runs. So he'll be looking for a breakthrough, especially a big partnership is brewing between Calvin Savage and Sunny Bhati. Sunny Bhati, after facing 20 balls, has scored 19 runs, while on the other hand, the captain, Savage, is batting on 9 runs of his 8 balls he has faced so far. He'll be facing Nasir Jamali, who'll be bowling left arm round from the PLN end. Here comes Nasir Jamali racing through. Savage on strike. In the block hole, and that's been connected hard from Savage. That's gone out of the ground. That's gone 6 runs. Calvin Savage is looking dangerous out in the field right now, Tarun.
Jamali bowling in the slot and Calvin Savage taking full advantage of it. Hits a big 6 over the side screen. It has gone miles.
Chicago Tigers are trying to get back into the game now. Calvin Savage especially. Last 2 overs he has shown his intent. 2 boundaries of this last over and a 6 of the very first ball of Nasir Jamali's over. And this is pressure back on Nasir Jamali and the Dallas Mustangs.
Now what is Jamali thinking? He got hit for a 6 first ball bowling in the slot. What do you think he's going to bowl next?
He should be looking for something on the offside here, because it seems like Calvin Savage's leg side is pretty powerful and pretty dominant. So let's see, he's coming around the wicket. Here comes Jamali. There you go, on the offside. A full toss this time though, but the fielder coming in, he couldn't be able to carry it. Bounces a bit, and they'll just be taking a single there.
It was a good backup by Farhan Sahibzada, who's the keeper actually, because if he didn't back up, it was another easy run for them. But it was a good try. He was going for a wide Yorker, just misses his length a little bit, goes for a full toss, but it was a good ball, giving only 1 run.
Absolutely, and a brilliant effort there down in the field here. It was a little short, but again, good effort shown. They know they want a wicket, so they're giving their best to take out the wickets. So it makes Sunny Bhati on strike, who seems like hasn't played a ball after Calvin Savage's carnage. Here comes Jamali. Oh, well bowled, and they'll take a single. Sunny Bhati being smart, he knows Calvin Savage is going for it, so he's trying to give the strike back to him. Tarun.
It was a good change of pace by Jamali, and Sunny Bhati playing smart, just giving the strike to Calvin Savage, who is looking very dangerous here.
And also the 100 runs come up for the Chicago Tigers. They moved on to 101 runs, losing 4 wickets. So they're about only 49 runs away with about 5.3 overs to go. So here's Jamali. Savage going at a strike rate of 160. He scored 16 runs of his 10 balls. 3 more balls to go on this over. Let's see what Savage has in store now of this last 3 balls. Here comes Jamali. There was a very well bowled here from Nasir. Good comeback. Single here brings Sunny Bhati back on strike.
Jamali nails that Yorker, and Calvin Savage was only able to get 1 run over there towards the long off fielder.
So 48 runs needed of 32 balls. This game is evenly poised right now. From Dallas' points of view, they require wickets, and from Chicago Tigers' point of view, they would require both these batsmen to stay till the end. So let's see how this game unfolds. Here comes Nasir Jamali. Well bowled and into the covers. There's a fielder in the deep. Sweeper cover. Single. Brings the captain Savage back on strike for the last ball.
Again, giving the strike to Calvin Savage. Good batting by Sunny here, and Savage. It's the last ball of the over. What does he do? Take a single or go for a boundary?
The way Savage has been playing, so I believe he'll be looking to hit a boundary as well. And just go for it because he feels confident. His posture, his approach is looking pretty confident here. So here comes Savage, Jamali for his last ball of the over. This is the last ball of the 15th over. Here is Jamali. There you go. In the slot again. And that's gone off the ground again. 6 more runs to Calvin Savage. And he's bringing the fireworks here in the Musa Cricket Stadium. After the end of 15 overs, Chicago Tigers are 109 for 4. Welcome back everyone. We have an exciting game here out in the Musa Cricket Stadium. This game is not evenly poised, but it seems like it is Chicago Tigers to lose now. They require about 41 runs in 30 balls. That is easily doable as long as Calvin Savage and Sunny Bhatia are out there. But now the Dallas Mustangs, hoping they're bringing that trump card in, that is Nostush, who has bowled 2 overs, only given out 4 runs and picked up 2 crucial wickets. So they would require some magic here from Nostush to win this game out.
Nostosh, a good call by Corey Anderson, bringing in a spinner.
So here comes Nostush. He'll be bowling on to Sunny Bhatia, who'll be looking to rotate the strike and give it back to Savage, as he does there. Quick single. And that's an appeal there. The umpire doesn't seem interested and seems like he made it in. Sunny Bhatia made it in. Single run here. And it brings the dangerous Savage on strike against the dangerous Nostush on the other end.
Good running again between the 2 batters in the middle. And Calvin Savage is on strike.
As you can see, Calvin Savage has just faced 12 balls and scored 23 runs, going at almost 200, currently 191, but almost 200 strike rate. So let's see how he approaches facing Nostush here, who has been the best of the bowlers here for the Dallas Mustangs. Nostush will be looking to bring his A game here. So is Nostush bowling to the captain, Savage. Change of strategy there from Nostush. And now Savage taking his own sweet time as well. Here comes Nostush. Is Savage very well bowled. The arm ball here. They'll take a single. Good backing up there. So good single there. 2 runs of the first 2 balls. Nothing to be scared of here so far, Chicago Tigers.
Good bowling so far by Nostosh. He has been looking really, really good here, and he wants to win today.
Here is now Sunny Bhatia on strike this time. Sunny Bhatia, as we have seen, he's just been cautious and just rotating strike. So Savage comes back on strike. So seems like that's his game plan for now.
Now we can see Nostosh is actually bowling a little bit quicker through the air, not giving the batsman any chance, not giving the batsman not a lot of time to, hit.
Here is Sunny Bhatia on strike. This time flatted. Sunny Bhatia plays down the ground, and a good effort there from the fielder, and that has been a brilliant catch. At a point it seemed like it's gonna go for 6, but that was a brilliant one-handed effort there Brilliant catch. That has to be seen on replay there. Ali shaking the deep. Ali shaking the long off region. That just came out of nowhere, Tarun. What a catch. Brilliant catch.
Ali Sheikh, the young lad, diving towards his left and taking a beautiful, exceptional catch. And he has been such a good fielder so far for Dallas Mustangs and gets a one-handed catch.
This has been never seen before so far this season, it seems like. He was in the boundary region, one-handed catch, making sure he doesn't cross the line as well. A brilliant effort there, and that is a brilliant, much-needed breakthrough for the Dallas Mustangs. Chicago Tigers lose their 5th wicket. Sunny Bhati goes for a well-made 22. Chicago Tigers currently have 111 for 5. There you go, the confirmation coming in. Third umpire saying he was out, and the confirmation, Sunny Bhati has to come back to the pavilion.
Ali Sheikh taking a blinder here. That has to be the best catch in the tournament so far. The young lad showing why he's so good.
So the new batsman in is Prithvish Patel now. So this game is getting exciting now. We have 4 more overs to go, 4.3 overs to go. Big wicket of Sunny Bhati now. So brings Prithvish Patel on in the field now. So Noshtush now, he'll be bowling to Savage since the batsman cross. So this game is getting exciting every single ball here, Tarun.
Absolutely. As Noshtush comes in to Calvin Savage.
In the covers, they'll take a single. Brings Prithvish Patel, the new batsman, on strike now. Don't go anywhere, folks. We have an exciting match coming up, an exciting end to this game. And again, Noshtush, the breakthrough bowler, has done it again. 3rd wicket for him this innings. Here is his last ball of the over. Prithvish Patel. And he bowls him off, cleans him off, another wicket. Noshtush making the breakthrough, 2 wickets in the over. The game is back in Dallas Mustangs' hands. So after the end of 16 overs, Chicago Tigers are 112 for the loss of 6 wickets. We'll be back in a few seconds. Welcome back, guys. So it has been exciting now. We have the last 4 overs coming out of this match, and this game is going in the deep end. Anything can happen at any time. 2 wickets of the last over from Noshtush has brought the game back into Dallas Mustangs' hand. So the Chicago Tigers now in their 4 overs, they need 38 runs to win. That is about 9.5 runs per over. That's still doable, but they don't have much wickets, and the only saving grace for Chicago Tigers right now is Savage. So as long as Savage is out there in the field, Chicago Tigers can think and feel they have something, and they can get something out of this game. So Savage will be on strike. Hussain Talat will come back into the attack. Hussain Talat, he has bowled 2 overs, has been a pretty expensive one, went for 20 runs. So let's see if he can make a comeback here, Hussain Talat, and bring Dallas Mustangs in the game. What are your thoughts on this, Tarun? How's the game going?
Yeah, the game is in anyone's favor now. Calvin Savage is the man in charge for Chicago here, and Hussain Talat would be looking to get his wicket. Once they take Calvin Savage's wicket, it's really hard for Chicago to come back.
Absolutely. After the wicket of Prithvish Patel, he got a golden duck getting out of the first ball, we have Sammy Sohail, who picked up 6 wickets while bowling for the Chicago Tigers inside in the field. So here comes Hussain Talat, Calvin Savage on strike. Oh, Boson! What a turn of events here for the Dallas Mustangs! This game has turned on its head. That is the 3rd wicket in the space of 4 balls, and Dallas Mustangs are coming back strong. The dangerous looking captain, Chicago Tigers captain Calvin Savage, has to go back to the pavilion, and this is dire circumstances for the Chicago Tigers now. Tarun, this is something of a game here.
Hussain Talat, the experienced campaigner for Dallas Mustangs, comes in after a break, and the first ball he bowls to Calvin Savage, he gets him. What a turn of moments here, and now Dallas are again on top. We have seen all of this, but how good Nostosh has been. He had played a beautiful cameo today and took 4 wickets.
Absolutely, Tarun. I think the Nostosh over was the turning point of this game. At a point we thought before the Nostosh over that the Chicago Tigers are looking good, to finish the game, but Nostosh, again, big credit to Corey Anderson for bringing Nostosh at the right time. Nostosh picking up those 2 wickets of that over and turning the game inside out, completely opposite here. And now the Dallas Mustangs have the upper hand in this game and keep that top spot here if they win this on the Central Division table.
The young lad Mitansh is in, who can also clear the boundary for 6s, but how much pressure is he in?
Yeah, a lot of pressure moments. The batsmen, the fielders, the bowlers, so everyone. This is going to be an exciting end, guys. Please stay on. So here comes Hussain Talat. The youngster Mitansh Nityanandam will be on strike. The equation right now, 38 needed of 23 balls. Game still on. Here comes Hussain. Well bowled here. The inexperience shown here from Mitansh. And Hussain Talat, on the other hand, showing his wealth of experience.
Very well used slower ball here by Hussain Talat. And it's a dot ball. And Sammy just going to talk to Mitansh, giving some confidence to the young lad.
Dot balls is basically a wicket here for Dallas Mustangs. So as long as they keep bowling dot balls, they are moving closer to that win. Here comes Hussain now. Right arm over. New batsman Mitansh on strike. On the offside, well bowled, superb line, superb length, making sure not enough room. If they want to hit, just hit on the offside. Super bowling here from Hussain.
Again, a slower ball by Hussain Talat here. He's showing full experience. And the run rate for Chicago Tigers goes over 10 now, almost 11.
Absolutely, Tarun. Now the game is turning into Dallas Mustangs' favor now. Chicago Tigers stumbled in the last 2 overs. Brilliant bowling here from the Dallas Mustangs. Here comes Hussain again now. He'll be looking to bowl the similar line and length like the previous ball. Here's Hussain. He comes down the track. The umpire signals are wide. He'll have to re-bowl that again, Hussain.
Good decision by the umpire. It went over Mitansh's head.
Absolutely, Tarun. Umpiring, again, as we mentioned, has been top-notch here by the two umpires out there in the field, especially of that catch by Ali Sheikh in the boundary region. That was a big decision and a big turning point of the game. Again, we are having an exciting game. The pitch, the ground, the facilities have been absolutely top-notch here in the Musa Cricket Stadium. So here comes Hussain Talat, bowling to Mitan's right arm over. Another dot ball. Dallas Mustangs will be happy with how it is going so far in this over, Tarun.
Again, a slower one to Mitansh, and the game is just going away from Chicago's hands here, and only a miracle can save them.
Absolutely, again, and we can give full credit here to Corey Anderson's captaincy here. The change of bowling has worked for him in the last 3 overs, so that has pretty helped the Dallas Mustangs come back in the game. So 2 more balls to go in this over. Hussain looking to finish strong, and Chicago Tigers would like to have some runs off the board of this over. Here is Hussain again. On the offside, straight to the fielder. That'll just be a single.
Just a single on that one, and just 2 runs so far of this over, and it's Sami Suhail, who took a 6-for in the first innings, is on strike now.
Sami has a lot of responsibility in his hands now. He'll be looking to finish off the innings for Chicago Tigers, but it feels a little too far. So let's see how he approaches here. Last ball of the 17th over coming up. Here's Hussain, and Sami will take a single and keep the strike for the next over. After the end of 17 overs, the Chicago Tigers are 115 for the loss of 7 wickets. We'll be back in a few seconds. So Nostus, the magician with the bat, and now the magician with the ball for the Dallas Mustangs. He's on to his 4th over now. He has picked up 4 wickets, just giving out 7 runs. So he'll be looking to finish strong here, Nostus. He has been absolutely brilliant here for the Dallas Mustangs this evening. He'll be bowling to Sami Suhail, who picked up 6 wickets again. So it's an even contest right now in the middle. So here comes Nostus. Left arm round spin orthodox. Sami on strike. On the leg side, that's an appeal. The umpire doesn't seem interested, but they sneak a leg by here. That was a fair enough call. That might be missing the leg, but again, good, brilliant bowling from Nostos again.
Beautiful ball by Nostos. It was a big appeal, but it was slightly down leg. And how good Nostos has been today. He has been beautiful with the bat and the ball so far.
Absolutely. Having an economy of less than 3 in a T20 game is absolutely top notch. It takes the game to you. Here he is again. And that's been flicked on the up. The fielders are converging. And that's been dropped out in the deep mid-wicket region. And they'll be able to take a couple. Nostos won't be happy, and so will be other Dallas Mustang players. That was a golden opportunity here to finish the game off here for the Chicago Tigers.
Nostos will be a little bit disappointed, that if the fielder caught that at deep mid-wicket, it would have been his 5th wicket, but unfortunately the ball goes down.
Love to see another 5-for here for Nostos if that catch was taken. But nonetheless, again, brilliant bowling from Nostos. Here is Nostos. And that's been smacked again. This time the fielder coming in. This time it's taken. So that's a fifer finally, Nostush. Again, Nostush in the fray. A big wicket. That should be the end of Chicago Tigers' chase here, but they still have a couple wickets to go, but it's still the confidence is going down now. Nostush picking up his 5th wicket, and what do you think, Tarun? It's been a collapse here in the last 3 overs.
Absolutely, Nostosh. He's batting well, bowling well. Also saved a couple of boundaries for his team. Magnificent overall performance from him. And now let's see what he does in the last 2 balls of his.
Mitansh Abhimanyu Poswal in the deep square leg region picking up that catch. Nostush picking up his 5th wicket, just giving out 9 runs again, has been absolutely brilliant so far. So 2 more wickets to go for Chicago Tigers, 3 more balls to go. Well, we never know. Nostush, he still has a chance to pick up the last 2 wickets, Tarun.
Yeah, he has 3 more balls left, and if he gets a hat trick today, it will be the best match he has probably ever played.
Absolutely, Tarun. This has been a bowler's paradise, this game. We saw Sammy Sohail in the first innings, and now Nostush Kenjige in the second innings. Brilliant bowling display by both these players here for their respective teams. So 3 more balls to go. The new batsman is Ranadeep Aleti, who will be on the non-strikers end since they crossed. So here's Nostush. Is bowling to Sammy, who will take a single on the offside. Brings the new batsman Rana on strike now. 2 more balls to go, Nostush.
2 balls left in the Nostosh spell. He has been so good so far. 3.3 overs, only giving 9 runs and taking 5 wickets, economy of only 2.6.
Here is bowling to Rana. Well bowled and Rana well played. Last ball coming up for Nostush's amazing spell. He's just gone for 10 runs, picked up 5 wickets in his almost 4 overs. Here he goes, last ball. Comes down the track, there's a fielder coming in, and that's a 6-4. Guess say what? That's a second 6-4 of the game. Nostush, the magician, he picks up 6 wickets. 9th wicket down for the Chicago Tigers after the end of 18 overs. They are 119 for the loss of 9 wickets. We'll be back in a few seconds for the last 2 overs. Welcome back, everyone. So Nostush finished up his 4-over spell. He went for just 10 runs and picked up 6 wickets. Yes, 6 wickets in a T20 game, just like how Sammy Sohail for the Chicago Tigers did in the first innings. Chicago Tigers, they have lost 9 wickets and they require about 31 runs of the last 2 overs. It seems way out of hand here for the Chicago Tigers. Right, Tarun?
Absolutely. Dallas are in the game, and seeing 2 6-overs in one match, in one T20 matches, it's absolutely amazing to watch.
Absolutely great to be part of the game here. Hopefully our viewers enjoyed this game. So let's see. It'll be Hussain Talat looking to finish off the innings here and picked up that last wicket. Here he is bowling to Sammy. The last batsman in for the Chicago Tigers is Okari Sims. He's currently on the non-strikers end. So 11 balls to go. The Chicago Tigers need 31 runs of those 11 balls. And it seems like Sammy Sohail would be the main guy they would be looking to depend on.
The ask is next to impossible when, it's just 1 wicket left for your team.
Here comes Hussain racing in. Sammy Sohail on strike. A bouncer, it hits the helmet. He looks okay, but a good bouncer there from Hussain Talat. Very well bowled. Changing his line and length, but he's really good at bowling those bouncers, Hussain Talat.
We have seen a lot of short balls by Hussain Talat here, and the umpire is going to check if the batter is alright, you know. It's also good to see the other team coming up and asking if the batter is alright. That shows the spirit of the game and why we all love this game so much.
Absolutely, a great point you made there. Spirit of the game, you know, the teams coming in, players coming in, converging, making sure there's no issues for any concussions or any sorts of things like that. But good play, good sportsmanship here from both sides.
Hussain Talat to bowl the third ball of his over.
Still, they'll need 31 runs to win. Sami Sohail will be looking to hit something out of the park here if Chicago have a chance. But they are only 1 wicket to go. So here comes Hussain. A slower one this time. That's been smacked down the long off region, but he picks it up just a single. It brings Sims on strike, the last batsman for the Chicago Tigers, out in the middle.
Chicago Tigers would like to finish this game as quickly as possible, you know, before the 20 over mark, just to get a little bit better net run rate for the overall tournament.
Absolutely, Tarun. A good point made by you. The net run rate would be crucial for any team going into the qualifying knockout stages if you have similar points at the end of the group stage. So let's see how Hussain finishes off. He'd like to get Sims out and finish the game for the Dallas Mustangs. Here is Hussain. Right arm over bowling to Sims. Well bowled, and then good over. 2 more balls to go. Chicago Tigers seems like as if the hope has died down here to chase that target.
How many times have we seen Hussain Talat to bowl that slower one and, you know, getting wickets off of it? He has been so good today. And looks like he shorted his run up.
Yeah, he's in a hurry to go home and get the win. I guess he'll have to bowl that again. That didn't help.
Yeah, it looks like he's a little bit tired, you know. It's a good day to play cricket, but it's still a little humid, which drains the energy of the players. But this...
Here is Hussain again with the shorter run up. 2 more balls to go. That's a fair delivery. 1 more ball to go of this last ball of the 19th over. Chicago Tigers are 121, still about 29 runs short. They have 7 balls to reach that, which seems impossible at this moment. There's a full toss one. The keeper misses it. The batsmen are not interested to run, so that'll be the end of the over. After the end of 19 overs, Chicago Tigers are 121 with a loss of 9 wickets. The last over is coming up in a few seconds.
What's up, Doug? What got into you?
At Sunoco, we know how to fuel peak performance. Fuel your best.
So it will be Nasir Jamali for the Dallas Mustangs to finish off this innings and the match. Chicago Tigers required 29 runs of the last over, and they only have the last 2 batsmen out there, which is Sami Sohail currently on strike with Okari Sims on the other hand. So 29 runs of 6 balls. Let's see how this goes. Dallas Mustangs seems like they have the win in their pocket.
Jamali to bowl the last over, and let's see what he does. Left-handed fast bowler.
Here he comes. Nasir Jamali to Sammy Sohail. Sammy comes down the track and he's smacked, but the fielder in the deep mid wicket covers it. 2 more runs and that should be out. Yes, it is. Okari Sims didn't ground it the bat, and that's the end of the match. A big win here for the Dallas Mustangs. Chicago Tigers are bowled out for 122 runs. A brilliant performance from Noshtush Kenjige. In his 4 overs, he picked up 6 wickets, just giving out 10 runs. And the Dallas Mustangs ultimately win the game by 27 runs. Big win that keeps them top of the table, while Chicago Tigers stay on the second spot. They would be looking to finish off their group stages with wins so they can qualify for the knockout stages. Tarun, what an exciting game we have witnessed today.
It was a really good match. You know, the match was going towards Chicago Tigers when the captain Calvin Savage came in, but what a bowling by Nastosh, picking up 6 wickets, and it's 1-1 for these two teams. Chicago wins the first match, and then Dallas comes and wins the second. It has been a beautiful outing today, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you, everyone, and we hope you tune in live for us tomorrow as well from the Musa Cricket Stadium. A big day coming up for 2 games out here. So thank you, everyone, for joining us, and hopefully you have a great evening and a great weekend ahead. Take care. 2 overs. Here is Surya again. Karan Kumar on strike. This time he hits on the full. Goes over the fielder, and that will be... And that's been hit upish. The fielder's coming underneath, but this Karan smartly played there and almost well fielded, but that should reach the fence. Last ball of the over. And that's been hit up in the air. Not timed enough. The mid-off fielder coming in, and here comes Hussain. Sadali on strike. Pulls it, and that should run away for 4 runs here. The last ball of the over. On the offside. Beautiful square cut there from Karan Kumar. He finishes the over with a boundary. They have to change their angles here. So here comes Noshtush. Again, there's Weekend. Oh! Trying to be a little too smart there, Karan Kumar, but here is Sujit again. Marcus on strike, and that's a clean hit there. That should go. Is Marcus Ackerman now? Oh, that might be out. And it is. There he is facing Hussain. Down the leg side. Again, that same strategy for the left-hander. But this race is very well played there. Over the top. Here comes Adnan Harun now. Comes down the track. And it should dissect the 2 fielder. Here's the last ball of the over. What a shot coming down the track. The long on fielder takes it. Here is Adnan Harun. Very well bowled, and that finds the gap. A very well laid square. So here is Harun now. Savage tries the reverse sweep, but there wasn't a fielder in play. He'll be looking to pitch it up, There he goes. Flights again. Another reverse sweep, and it'll be the same. In the block hole, and that's been connected hard from Savage. That's gone. Here is Jamali. There you go. In the slot again, and that's gone. Here is Sunny Bhadi on strike. This time flighted. Sunny Bhadi plays down the ground, and a good effort there. Here is his last ball of the over. Prithvish Patel. And he bowls him off, cleans him off. So here comes Hussain Talat. Calvin Savage on strike. And he bowls him. What a Here he is again. And that's been flicked on the up. The fielders are converging. And that's been dropped out in the... Here is Noshtush. And that's been smacked again. This time the fielder coming in. 5 wickets in his almost 4 overs. Here he goes. Last ball. comes down the track. There's a fielder coming in, and that's a 6. Sammy comes down the track, and he's smacked. But the fielder in the deep mid wicket covers it. 2 more runs, and that should be out. Yes, it is. Okari Sims did it.
You're watching the Toyota Minor League Cricket Championship, presented by Sunoco.